Shoo. Hello. Hello. We're back. This is what we do. I don't know why. I don't remember why. We don't know why. We are the Unreliable Narrators. I'm Joseph Limbaugh, and this is Q Times, whom we love. And let's go around and introduce ourselves.
Hi, I'm Andrew at the hockey pool.
And tell us a little bit about your character.
Oh, my character, sure. He's Gordon Gamble. He's from. He was born in Canada. His mother is actually from Arkham. His father is a rodeo clown who lived in Fort Macleod, Alberta. He grew up there and has become a member of the International Press and is in this lovely city. Where are we?
Arkham.
Arkham.
All right, moving on.
It's been a week.
Indeed. Helen Alamano. At Helen Alamano. At Helen Alamano. I am Estelle Felice, which name seems to have caused lots of issues because it's confusing apparently, but it's Estelle Felice. I have cruel parents, it seems. I am from Arkham, and I have been friends with Lily for 10 years. Yeah, long time. We met in a bar, drinking. Good times. I am a bounty hunter, and I'm pretty ambitious. I have high aspirations for myself.
How much sanity do you have?
Not much.
She has a 35 sanity.
It's 34. I lost a
Oh,
point.
that's right. You lost a point.
Yeah, I lost a point.
Yeah, she's not long for this world.
No, but I do have a mouse.
Which has not come up yet.
No, which has not come up yet. But
Yeah.
Name Henry.
his name is Henry. He exists. He's just in my pocket, I guess, sleeping.
Great.
Yeah.
I am Mike at Mike Villeneuve. I play Chester Grant Cordova, who is a professor of Asian Studies at Miskatonic University, currently estranged spouses with Estelle Felice. Although your character does still live in the manor, right?
I don't know if I live there.
Or
I
there
feel
is
like
a bedroom.
I visit a lot.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
a bedroom still open.
I seem to expect to be.
Yes. Yeah. Well, who knows? Because they
Who
don't
knows?
They apparently don't communicate very well together. And he's from a rich family, and so he has a manor in the middle of Arkham. So everyone has breakfast at his house, from what it's turning out to be. And then we don't like each other because of best friendy stuff.
Yes. I'm Jill at Silly Jilly Marie on all the platforms. I play Lily Bridge. I'm an undertaker. I work for Elazar's funeral home. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I work for Elazar's funeral home. I have a boyfriend, I swear. But
And you're not a demon.
I'm not a demon. Not a demon, but I am a toad in terms of looks. I have a hearse named Animal. And my sanity is 50.
Cool. I don't know if I mentioned this at the start, but we were playing Call of Cthulhu, 7th edition. And yet we're playing an old adventure from a supplement called Arkham Unveiled. Yes. Cool, which is a horror RPG, so it's likely at some point these people might die or go insane during this adventure. This is the second half, or the second episode. I don't know if we'll get through this particular investigation in this session, but we'll see. So, let's do a quick recap of kind of what happened last week to our intrepid adventurers.
Okay, I'll start. It turned out that two of my students, since I am a professor at Arkham University,
Miskatonic.
at Miskatonic University, Arkham is the lower end college.
Arkham's the name of the city.
I know, but no, just kidding. Never mind. Arkham College is the matricular school, right?
Okay.
Sure. And
It's like the community college.
and then you can transfer.
I go to Arkham Community College.
Yeah, and then you can transfer. You can transfer into Miskatonic University
Oh man,
after 2 years, or 5, whatever. Anyway,
it's canon now. It's canon. You said it.
Two of my students went on a camping trip, and they went missing. And we found one of their dead bodies, and we found one of them alive. Except it seems that if a different personality has taken that younger student's body over, and now people in Arkham are dying, and their families can be traced back to the founding of Arkham. Correct?
Yeah.
But don't forget the old man.
Yes.
Right, that's
Yes.
that's the body swap. So Henry Atwater, your student, seems to have changed bodies with this old entombed man that the 7 early settlers entombed in the bridge.
Who you believe to be the wizard Sermon Bishop.
Simon Bishop. And so far, 2 of the descendants have found themselves murdered.
Viciously, violently murdered.
And why is Servant Bishop trying to get revenge on these people?
Well, he's thought to be a wizard
And they entombed him. I guess that's kind of the reason he's kind of mad.
in a bridge, though.
Entombed him in a bridge. And you do have the journal, the final journal of one of the 7 people who entombed him in that bridge. You don't have the rest of the journals, but you do have that final one. And that gave you kind of a bit of information.
Yes, the Diary of Ethan Williams.
Yes.
I also like his furniture, Ethan Williams.
Yeah. And he was
Yes.
Nina Williams Hope, who was the first victim, was his descendant.
Ah,
And Jeffrey Noyce died, too.
Yeah.
But
2
it was
people
Nina
died.
Williams Hope.
Nina Williams Hope, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd I say?
He said that.
Oh, I thought you
Nina
said Nina
Williams.
Williams. Can we rewind the tape, please?
No, we'll just edit that in post.
Yeah.
Change it in post.
Fix it in post.
So Nina Williams Hope was the first victim.
and then Jeffrey Noyes died, as you said.
In a very mysterious way, you
His-
found,
Yeah, it's flies all over the house. Very disgusting.
it's as if he had been eaten by maggots,
Which is less than a day.
which
Oh,
doesn't
and-
make any sense because maggots don't
and
eat living
our
things.
research into this Sermon Bishop guy, according to the legend, is that he exchanged immortality he exchanged to have the power of immortality with a demon in exchange for his body looking old and decrepit. And so the townsfolk they were suspicious of him because he was obviously dealing with demons and he's an evil wizard. And so they entombed him as revenge for something, entombed him in concrete in a pillar of a bridge. And it looks like he escaped because the
Lightning
concrete pillar got struck by lightning recently, within the last 2 weeks or so.
It was the
days ago.
night that
My students went missing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was the same night.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Do we know why he decided to put his body in like a bent and crippled? That's what it says.
I think that was a condition of him becoming immortal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do we know that?
Or a side effect. We don't know. I don't think we know that. That's just.
Just wondering. Estelle Phyllis and I went in the water and pulled out part of the
Sigil.
sigil.
Yeah, we swam and then carried it.
I mean, it was pretty badass.
Yeah.
Should have seen it.
Yeah, well, that was the sigil that was on the sandbar. You're assuming there's more actually underwater. You didn't get any of the underwater pieces, but it's still badass.
Yeah.
Still badass.
Well, that's because the water was running pretty fast and it was 20 foot deep.
Yeah. No, and supposedly this sigil is what entombed Sermon Bishop inside of this pillar that was part of the bridge. And the lightning broke it, and he got out, and you're assuming
He's now on his way to
What
revenge.
was it?
Yeah. in the body of Henry Atwater is what is your current theory. Although
And
Ray
then-
Stuckey is not so sure he believes that that's true.
Ray
Detective
Stuckey.
Ray Stuckey.
Detective Ray Stuckey.
Stucky baby.
I don't call him that.
Don't call him that.
And right now we can't find Henry Atwater, at least his body. Right? Henry
cannot.
Atwater's body is at large.
Yeah, well, you met with him at Arkham Sanitarium,
Yeah.
And he
and
escaped.
and then he escaped soon after that, and
So it's Thursday morning.
correct. And you just saw the flies in the house of.
Jeffrey Noyes.
Are we still at that residence, or are we back?
You can
at
go
home?
wherever you want. You kind of have you're done looking at the crime scene, this bizarre crime scene. The room was filled with flies, and yeah, now you can choose to do what you want for the day. You have been missing. I will remind you, you've missed many roles, or a few roles at the Historical Society. So if you want to go back there, make another. Someone should probably do some try to make that role that you're trying to make.
Right, we did not succeed in finding who the neighbors of Sermon Bishop
Right.
was.
We could not
according
find
to
the right map.
historical records. So we could do that again.
I think that's where. Well, we've got to get the names of these 7
Yeah.
so that we can find the next potential victim and hopefully get to the place before.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Get
I
Stuckey to the place before.
and I still say that book is important because one of the 7 who entombed him, he took this guy's magical book and was playing around with it. That was one of the entries in the journal. I guess.
Oh.
That was
Yeah.
Ethan Williams.
Where's the journal entry? Do I have it?
It should be in the summary.
Is that the
Yeah, you have all the handouts I gave you. Should be in that summary.
Yes, Ethan Williams' Bouquet of Thoughts.
Oh, got it.
November 16, 18, 14?
That's the final entry.
I say we go back. It's up to. I don't know. Are we gonna go back, or do you guys want to come on?
And I do recommend at some point, like if you have a chance and other stuff's going on, feel free to take a look at those and read them over. Just because then sometimes you might notice something and go like, oh hey, this says this thing that Because I know there's like this was a week ago and there's a lot of information that's kind of how these adventures work. There's a lot of facts.
Got it right.
Great. So who's doing what? Who has a good library use roll? Anyone good at library use?
I've got 60.
Right.
That's pretty good. Mine's terrible. 20. Yours is 20.
Mine's 20.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah.
Well, we were expecting Sydney.
Oh yeah, no, she is a good. No, unfortunately, yeah, she's busy. She was called out of town for an important.
Boston.
That's right.
In Boston.
To Boston.
For a conference.
Yeah, for a conference. So that's where she is.
Yeah.
All right. Just on the off chance, I'll come with you, right? And I'll have a
Sure.
look at the books
Well, I
too.
mean,
Sure.
I don't mind going.
Yeah,
So, Phyllis?
should we all go?
Let's
Yeah.
all go.
You're all gonna go
En
look.
masse?
All right.
Yeah, I have no other. I'm not entirely sure where else I would go.
All right, so I sent you a map of the historical society.
Yes.
The society archives is where you were searching before, which is part of the John Halden Library. So
I will search for the map. Since I've got the 60%.
what map specifically are you looking for?
I
need
to
more
search.
details.
I want to search for property delineations of of around that time, which was what 1750, 1760, correct?
You can do that, but there's a lot of old maps in this space, so I need you to narrow that down a bit. Like I need to know what name are you looking for? A name? What are you looking for?
Well, how about instead of a map, a town registry of the families currently residing in that town?
I'll go ahead and say that because you spent time looking through the archives, there's nothing like that.
Okay.
So you need to kind of tell me
if
what
you could look for a map with noise.
Like you could look for a specific road.
Ethan Williams.
Yes.
Well, they've all lived so far on the same road.
Yeah, on
They've
that.
lived on Kerwin Street.
No. But those are the descendants.
I'll let you think about that. Let's
Yes.
get on with the other people. So the rest of you are just looking through what were you looking for, Andrew?
Well, I want to talk to Peabody and see if there's any help he can give us. 'cause
Mr.
he did some
Peabody. That's, yes. Detective Stucky called me, and he said that I should assist you in whatever way possible. So my esteemed services and great intelligence are at your disposal.
Well, we couldn't be more thrilled that you're willing to help us like that. That's a really nice thing for you to do. I was wondering perhaps if you could show.
May I say, sir, your rustic tone is delightful.
Thanks. I'm from Fort McLeod.
Yes, it's delightful.
Well, good. So I was, we looked through all the maps yesterday, and we couldn't find anything kind of around 1750 that showed like who lived around the old Sermon house. Sermon Phillips, is that right? Sermon. Where am I?
You're talking about the wizard, Sermon Bishop.
Sermon Bishop. Yes, sorry, pardon me.
Yes.
Sermon Bishop. There it is.
You'll note. I remember I gave you some articles that I personally wrote.
Yes, they were wonderful. But was there a base research from all of that? Was there some place that you found like who was living in there? Who were the seven? Who were the seven people that entombed him?
I believe I can help you. He takes you to the Society Archives. Wow. And he looks around with you. And you find a book called, hey, there's more than one way to get information. One of them is asking NPCs. So you find a book called...
yesterday he refused, but okay, fine.
Well, yeah, but now the detective talked to him. Because you guys talked to the detective. You guys, this all happened last session. If you go back and watch it, all of my things I'm saying will be
borne out. I'm sure they will.
All right, so you find a book called Testimony regarding the disappearance of Sermon Bishop.
Oh, court records.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's court records.
Miss,
And,
Miss Legal Department.
Shush.
As
I'm an
you give me an intelligence roll, straight up intelligence roll,
Straight
because I'm
intelligence?
assuming you're looking at this document.
Right.
I'm gonna make a roll of some sort.
That is a 37. Made it.
All right. So 7 men gave most of the testimony,
Brilliant.
and these are their names.
These are their names. Peter Lillybridge.
Whoa!
Oh, jeez.
Oh crap!
That's
Now
not
that
good
makes
for you.
sense.
Jeremiah Kane. Jebel Noyes. Elihu Phillips. James Pierce.
What's this guy?
Oh.
James Pierce. We had James Pierce information before.
And
And
Elihu
Phillips, yeah.
Makes
And
sense
Ethan
now.
Williams. And Alan White.
Not a demon.
So,
Pass it around.
yeah. Well, that's interesting. We should get you in. Do you recognize that as an ancestor of yours, Lillybridge?
Make an education roll.
All right, so pick my dice. Education is boop, boop, boop.
On the top.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it has to be less, yeah?
Equal to or less.
Equal to or less. Nope. I didn't win.
Mm.
Whoa.
Probably, if you want to research here in this room, you can try to find that information. Because all of the you're looking for a map. So if you have more information, that's what you said you were doing today.
Yes, yeah.
But he's in the Society Archives with us, isn't he?
He is, but you
can't
can only
just
do
turn
one
around.
thing during the day.
Well,
It's
you're
like you take several hours to find information. So each of you can make one roll basically to find a piece of information.
All right.
So you can look. You can do that instead of looking for a map. If you want to see if they're related. She's the
Hey, Chester, we found the names. New thing to do.
Lillybridge.
I might know.
You're actually related.
I don't know.
We don't know. I must research that.
Yeah.
Can
Right.
I?
So that's what you're doing. You're researching. Okay, go ahead.
Researching the name.
Yeah.
Alright.
Give a good roll.
Education?
This is library use.
Oh, library use. Okay. 12.
Yeah, you can check your library use skill. You succeeded a skill, by the way. You can check it. I don't know if you've been doing that.
Oh, you check it and then what?
Then you get a chance to increase it at the end of the adventure.
Oh, skills? No, I haven't made any skill rolls yet.
Neither have I, but I've checked some for some reason.
Oh,
That
that's
was-
because when
yeah.
we did character creation, you checked them to show.
Ah,
Yeah, so you can erase those.
I will do so.
Great. So, Lillybridge is the oldest living descendant of Peter Lillybridge.
I'm the oldest?
Yeah.
So there's people younger than me.
Do you have kids?
No.
I think that just means you're the last in the line of them so far.
Could I be the oldest and youngest?
That's possibly true.
Am I the only?
Possibly. But for example, Nina Williams Hope was the oldest descendant
Right.
of James Williams, I think.
Maybe he's only targeting the ones closest to the.
Ethan
He's
Williams.
targeting the oldest.
Ethan Williams. Yeah, they're direct descendants, first of all, and they are the oldest living direct descendant.
Okay, that
So
might limit us to 7. You're the oldest living.
Fudge.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
I'm
but
29,
we have,
by the way.
Good for you.
Not that
We have 2 dead, third one here, so that leaves 4.
For
I can
at
do math.
large. For at large.
4 at large.
I mean, we should notify Stucky Baby.
Yeah. Let's not call him that. Let's call him Detective Stucky to his face, please. I mean, it's just polite.
Yeah, don't.
Well, this is such a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence. Why is it a coincidence? Oh, you mean because
My-
you're investigating?
Well, and it's
Well, you're
and I'm
from here.
I'm just saying. I'm blown away. I'm nervous. I'm scared. Okay.
Okay. Were
You
you
are
looking for
probably a
anything else?
target of Sir
I'm
Bishop.
fully aware of that now. Oh boy.
So Estelle Phillip,
Good grief.
Estelle Phyllis.
Her name is Estelle for this.
Still for this. Are you doing anything, or should we phone Stucky?
I had a query, but I'm not quite sure how to.
Tell me what your query is.
Well, these farmers, I kind of feel like I want to know more about the farmers who put Simon Bishop in the pillar.
Okay. Well, what do you want to know specifically?
What crops they made?
Yeah.
Let's try and
Why
reel
did
it
they
into
have
the
the
helpful.
breakfast? Well, this is the problem. I don't really know what I want to know, but I feel.
Well, I can say this. If you make a library use roll, you can discover one of the oldest living descendants of one of the ones who has not been targeted yet. So that will give you, theoretically, because if you'll remember, Sermon Bishop was here, or Henry Atwater was here.
Mhm.
But, you guys all know it was actually Sermon Bishop in Atwater's body. He was here and he did this research. So that information must be in this room
Mm-hmm. Okay.
of who his targets are.
Let's have a look.
Okay. So I do a library roll.
Yeah, so make a library use roll. And because, I will give you this, because this is also a kind of a new, here you go. This is a new rule that this edition added. I'm going to give you a bonus die. So grab another.
How does the bonus start?
You roll an extra 10-sided die, and it takes place of the tens place. And it's to your advantage.
Of course.
So whichever die is lower is the one you take.
Well, why does she get the bonus and I don't?
You already made your roll, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, yeah, he's helping her. He wasn't helping you,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I guess. Good.
She's prettier.
So this is, yeah,
Sure. Sure.
it's a bit tricky because you want 2 tens place dice and you have 2 1 place dice.
Right, but the purple one will be the other 10s. How's that?
All right. Okay.
Or here.
There you go. Yeah, just for clarity. There you go. Do you understand what's happening?
No.
You have a better chance of success.
Okay.
22 is the lowest.
And your library is 20?
20.
20?
20.
Achoo.
There's also another rule. If you want, you can spend 2 luck points to change your die by 2 points. That is another rule I did want to add. Now, you can't do this for every roll, but for this roll, you definitely can. But it
Okay.
does lower your luck. So if your chance of succeeding in a luck roll goes down by doing that.
Right. Okay. Well, my luck's pretty low already.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to do it though.
Okay, so
Yeah.
your luck goes down to 33,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And yeah, you get the information. Also interesting to keep in mind is like when I call for a party riot wide luck roll, something that affects all of you, the person with the lowest luck always rolls. So that's
Great.
so that's you. So your collective luck has all gone down by 2 points for this, but it's only 2 points.
Well
so.
worth it.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Is luck the same as sanity?
No.
they start off at the same value, but they're not the same thing.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great. So you find the. James Pierce was the oldest living descendant of James Pierce is Alexander Pierce. He lives at 648 Federal Street.
Uh,
Can we notify? Well, at least we have someone for Stucky Baby to notify.
Mr. Peabody, may we use your telephone?
Of course.
How would I?
I know you're helping the police, and I don't want to not help the police. That was an awkward sentence.
How is your humidor, Mr.
Sounds pretty
Peabody?
good to me.
Oh, it's delightful. I appreciate those additions.
Yes. All right. Great.
Good. Is there anybody who hasn't made a library use roll?
Do I get a third one too? So
Well, I haven't made one either.
That's right. You also get a bonus die.
I have very little hope, but you never know.
8%. If
Okay.
you're going to go with
Wait.
the lowest.
Oh.
And
well,
by
that
the
one
way, you
doesn't
may
count?
check your library use skill
Oh, okay, cool.
for succeeding at this. And you as well, Helen.
So that one, this one doesn't.
Yeah, because it's higher.
Oh, okay.
Did you make it?
Nope. But
Okay.
I got to check it even if I didn't make it?
No, only if you made it.
Wait, this is the library. Okay. I apparently made it.
I hoped.
Jeremiah Crane, his oldest living descendant is Benson Crane. He lives at 132 East High Street.
Benson Crane?
Benson Crane.
1, 2. There's only... There's 2 missing relatives we have.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Alan White and Ethan Williams.
Correct.
Right.
No, Nina Williams Hope
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
she's-
Williams descendant.
Yeah, she died.
Okay. So
So Philip.
so he's still looking for Elihu, Phillips' descendant. And Alan White's descendant. But who had the book? Noise. Noise had that book. Noise
It's
had the
Phillips.
journal and-
It's Phillips.
Has it, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, who
Oh,
Phillips?
oh yeah, okay. Wait, did we actually we have it?
No, Ethan.
It was
Ethan
hard-
Williams had it.
Yeah, the fly guy. Maggot
Yes,
guy.
the stained diary of Ethan Williams.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
he
That's-
has
we have that
the
down,
Carnamagos Wookie.
All right, well, let's call Stucky.
Can I take you aside, stealthily.
Mm-hmm.
I say, I'm rather concerned if you're going to be at your friend's side now that she's a target. Rather concerned for you.
Where's this come from?
Well, we've been spending a lot of time this past week.
Are you having thoughts?
I've always had thoughts.
Well, stop it.
I see. I should call the policeman Stucky Baby. Good day.
Don't call him that. I made that mistake.
Hello, Detective Ray Stucky.
Detective, this is Grant Cordova.
Yeah.
We have narrowed down 2 descendants.
3.
3 descendants.
What does that mean?
Anyway, we are saying that Benson Crane at 152 East High Street and Alexander Pierce at 648 Federal Street are in danger.
As
And
is
one other person.
Lilybridge.
And Lily Lillerbridge, our undertaker, but she's under our care.
All right.
Is there a possibility that you could at least post guard at their residences?
Yeah. You're pretty sure about this?
Well, it seems that the pattern is this demon thing is hunting the descendants of the original killers of Simon Bishop.
Right. This demon thing, by which you mean the Henry Atwater kid.
Yes.
Right. All right. Yeah, I could put a car outside of those residences.
I don't think that would be enough. It seems that I don't think he's going to walk in the front door. He would climb up a wall or sneak in the window or something.
What do you recommend? You want me to get a tank, and put it in there? What do you?
Sure.
I don't have access to those
Take
resources.
them into protective custody.
Yes.
Well, only if they. I suppose if that's an option for you. I don't think that's within your
we
legal
can't
right.
really do that without their permission.
Well,
I'm not really a people person. Maybe you could talk to them.
All right, let's go talk.
Hey,
You're good with people.
Split up.
no, Stucky. Would you mind hanging out with me as I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
Can you just be my bodyguard? I
But-
know I'm ugly.
But just like a bodyguard, right? Nothing else?
Yes, I'm not interested. I have a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Appreciate it. I'm at his house.
No, we're still at the.
Oh, I'm at the historical society.
All right. Well, tell me where you're staying tonight, and then I can keep an eye on you there.
I'm staying at my place usually, but now I feel like if we could all stay at the professor's house, I think that's safer. Is that okay with everybody?
Yes, sure. And then, if possible, maybe we could invite these two people over to my residence as well, and that way we're all collectively in one place.
Let's ask him.
Does that work for you, Detective?
I don't know. Does he have enough space for all those people?
It's a pretty big place.
Pretty big.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Should we tell Mr. Hey, Ray Stuckey. Hi, it's
It's like a party line here.
You're just getting
What's a
passed
party
around.
line?
You're getting passed around.
What's party line? You know what a party line is.
So we think there's two other people that are in danger in the city, right? That we don't know who the eldest living ancestor is of, but the Whites and the Whites and the Who's
And the Cranes.
and the Cranes.
No, the Pierces and the Cranes.
the Pierces and the Cranes. Thanks for your help.
But
Okay,
the Whites and the Phillips are still in danger. We just don't know who the descendants are.
That's what I was asking
Oh,
for.
that's
The ones
sorry.
we didn't know.
Sorry.
The Whites and the Phillips. If you know anyone, is there many people of that name
I
in the
mean,
city?
those are pretty common names in Arkham. There's a lot of people named White. There's a lot of people named Phillips.
Does he have a recommendation of how we can find them?
Here, just a second. Estelle Phillips wants to talk to you.
Hi.
Hey, I've talked to
Hi.
everybody over there. Is there anyone else you want to put on the phone?
No, just me.
What's
me.
your idea, Stelphilus?
Well, I was wondering if maybe we can look through police records, and how far back your police records go. If there are any crimes committed by any farmers or descendants of these farmers, if we could find them that way.
You want to look? Do you think that? I don't see the connection, but I can give you access, I guess, to our records as long as I'm there with you.
No.
Sure. Here, hang that up.
Bye. Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.
Wow.
Very good.
Let's get over. Do you want to split up and take one of these people each? Two of us go to the Cranes.
I think
two of us go
someone
to the
should stay
Pierces.
with Lily.
I mean,
Well, whoever goes with Lily will go to that house.
Okay.
Does that work?
Who will stay with Lily?
well,
I'll stay
you
with
and I.
Lily.
No.
All right.
This is my life. We're talking about here. I make the
No,
decision.
you're my best friend.
Right, but this is what I would like to do. I'd like to go with Chester to one of the houses.
Right.
And
we
you
can
two go to one of the houses. Listen, I'm only going with Chester so you don't have to. Unless you want to. But I want to continue this, see what we can find. I don't think I would be happy just staying alone at the house and not helping.
Of course not. Well, as long as Chester just makes sure that he's safe and that you're safe.
Okay.
I'll be safe.
I wasn't talking to you.
All right. So who's going where?
Well, let's take. Why don't we go to the Alexander Pierce's place?
Okay.
Weird.
Isn't Stuckey coming to this place to look after you, or we said we were going to go to him
He's going to come to
He's
yours
gonna-
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
at my place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right.
All right. So you go to 132 East High Street.
Yes.
And yeah. Yeah, it's a modest house.
No, it's not a manor or anything.
No,
All right.
it's a house though. Yeah, she's
It's a house.
everyone. Wow, this person's poor. They don't live in a manor
Listen. I don't
like
think they're
I
worth
do.
saving.
Chester, I'm one of these targets and I live in an apartment above a funeral home. Judgy McJudgies. Wow. You're a real.
Hootenanny. Reuben.
Yeah, you're real Reuben. You're a stinker.
I am not a Reuben, whatever that means.
It's a type of sandwich.
You're a
It's a
stinker.
hick or a redneck, which is apparently an insult.
You're a tomato.
Everybody's looking at their 1920 slang pages now. That's what's happening. All right, great. So you're going to the house of Benson Crane. Tell me what you do. You're parked outside the house.
An animal.
Keep the car running.
No, I'm coming with you.
All right.
There's no way I'm staying alone. We're
Okay.
knocking on this door together.
All right. We walk up together to
All
the
right.
door.
You're such a blue nose.
Well, you're
Yeah.
simply just a cummerbund.
The door opens. You see a young lady. She is holding a baby.
Aww. Is Benson?
Hello, can I help you?
Hi. Is Benson Crane available?
My husband? No, he's at work.
May I ask where he works?
He works at the bank.
Thanks. What's your name?
Mary.
And what's this little guy's name?
Oh, this is Jeremiah.
Hi, Jeremiah. How are you?
Is it named after anyone, your boy?
Oh, it's a family name. It was my husband's father's middle name.
Oh.
What are you looking at?
Is your husband? is your father-in-law still alive?
Oh no, he passed unfortunately. What are you? Who are you? Why are you here?
Oh, we're with Easter Seals. Trying to raise money for the kids.
Okay.
And we heard that your husband would be a donor. We just heard that, so we thought we'd stop by. But if he's not here, we can check him at the bank. Or what time does he get home?
Oh, usually about 6 or so.
Great.
What time is it now?
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Well, I think we should try to speak to him at the back.
Yeah, thank you, Mary.
Oh, no worries. Oh wait, no, she doesn't say that. That'd be out of time. Oh, no problem.
Have a great evening.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
It's anachronistic.
No, she started it.
Okay.
She's the one who
Okay.
started that.
Alright.
So then it's not.
I'm
It's
also-
not anachronistic.
I think Easter Seals was around then.
All right.
I don't know. I totally trusted you. I was like, that seems like if Jill does her research, I feel like that's probably real.
Are you driving to the bank?
Yes.
All right.
Vroom, vroom.
All right, you get to the bank.
It's still open.
Yeah,
All
What
right.
year is it?
1920, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was right. 1919. Mink,
Yeah.
mink, 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 mink.
Easter Seals exists. Good job, Jill.
Thank you.
You can have a point of sanity for that.
Whoa!
Look at that. Just randomly giving out sanity
because I know my history.
for people being smart.
I want to
Aw,
cry. I'm
man.
so happy.
So good.
And then everybody else is like, oh, we got to be smart. Oh.
I didn't prepare for that.
Yeah, bank's open.
Yes. Walk in together.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, we're looking at Mr. Benson Crane.
This guy has a thing on his desk. It says Benson Crane.
Oh, that's you, sir.
Yes, that's why my name is on the desk, because
Miss-
it's me, because this is
Mr.
my
Crane,
desk.
can we please have maybe 5 to 10 minutes of your time?
Well, I am due for a break, sure.
Great.
Yes.
We have some very
Well, first, if I may,
yes.
I've been doing some academic research. I'm Professor Cordova from Miskatonic University,
Wow.
and well, it's part
Cigarette?
of my. I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh,
you?
but me. But me. It's in the thingy.
Yeah.
Can I? I don't know.
I would like to invite you and your wife, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, to supper at my manor tonight.
Well, that's sort of short notice.
You won.
I won something?
Yes, we had a raffle of all the town residents, and you won.
So just everybody in the town.
In addition to my research of what your family is involved in, historically, you did win a raffle.
Well, what's for dinner?
What's your favorite?
I mean, I like lobster.
Well, this is Massachusetts,
Yeah, I know.
so we got some lobster.
May I use your
Massachusetts?
telephone, please? May
They
I
have
use
a
your telephone?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go back inside. You were outside the bank
Okay.
on the break.
Can I
On the
bring my?
break.
Oh,
All right, you're back inside.
What time are your duties at the bank over?
Closes at 5.
Well, if you could arrive at my manor as quickly as you can, if it's all right with you, I would maybe send a taxi for your wife to come separately to save some time.
you know what? I'll pick up your wife.
All right.
You
What
had
are your names? What's your name?
Lily.
And you're
Chester Grant Cordova, professor of ancient studies at Miskatonic University.
He's up there, Miss Smarts. Oh God.
okay.
I got a good persuasion too, so
All right.
you know I could have done it.
You'll stick with him.
Well, you
well,
shan't
he's
go alone.
Well, I don't want him. Can we? I'm pulling him aside. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want him to get attacked in between here and him going to your place.
Right. Right.
So, you watch him.
Right.
I'll stay here with you until he's about to go and pick up his wife and son.
All right. If you need to telephone your wife,
Yes, please.
that way she won't be surprised at the arrival of Lily.
All right. He calls his wife, and they talk for a while. Oh, that's great. She yeah, apparently she didn't have time to go shopping today. So she didn't really have plans to make anything. So yeah, I guess it's,
Wow, fate.
yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna stick out. I'm gonna think about opening an account here.
And if I could use your telephone to make arrangements with my residents to possibly fly in some lobster.
It's Massachusetts. They have lobster.
Yeah, you can get lobster.
Okay.
You know that's in New England.
Yeah.
Where there's a lot of lobster.
Yes, but when did people start liking lobster?
Yeah, I don't know if
thought
they
it was
like lobster at this point.
this
It was
point.
like a.
Maybe this guy does.
It was originally like kind of a low class food,
Yeah.
and then like there was a big marketing campaign that turned it like, oh, it's a
Right.
fancy rich food.
I wonder if it was
He
But
was the
still-
trendsetter.
But still,
what he
he
likes.
maybe he likes low class food. You know, I mean,
That's true. He's
Yeah.
a banker.
Well, I use the telephone to make arrangements to have dinner set up.
okay,
Yeah, with my staff.
all right.
Yes.
They
Richie
were
Rich over
unaware
here.
of the raffle as well, I see.
All right, and then it'll be interesting when you show up at the wife's house, and she's like, "Oh, the Easter Seals lady," and you're like, "Come with me." Aren't you from Easter Seals? Come with me if you want to live.
I'm not going to say that. She already knows I'm coming.
All right.
Right, but okay.
What will you do to convince this other person?
So you arrive at the house.
Oh, is it already 6 o'clock?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We'll do these guys after.
Okay. Hello, Mary and
Oh, hey, you're
Jeremiah.
the lady from the Easter Seals.
Yep. I'm the one that's going to bring you to your fancy dinner.
Well, that really?
Yeah.
Why? Okay, that's weird, right? Because you were here earlier,
Right. And then I said we were going to go see your husband because he wanted to donate to Easter Seals.
but then you won a raffle.
Yeah, it was part of the list of people who we thought were going to be big donors. Were all put into a raffle for a luxurious meal.
Now, whatever. I'm hungry.
Come on
coming?
in.
I just wanted to see what happened.
The baby's
All right.
coming?
It's a hearse.
The
Yeah.
baby's coming.
But-
The baby's coming.
Okay,
don't-
I'm just saying.
It's a hearse, but it's comfortable.
Yeah.
You have to lie in the back.
She can ride shotgun, but yeah, and then she's getting into a hearse. Wow, this is a weird day for these people. All right, where are you guys going?
We're going to James or Alexander Pierce's house on 468 Federal.
Was it not 6-4? No.
I have 468.
I have 6-4.
648.
648.
Which one are you going to?
2 out of 3 say 648, so 648.
That's his house. Good job. You didn't show up at the house of a random stranger.
And the guy's like, yeah, I am Alexander Pierce. Yeah.
This house is quite nice. Federal Street is like where some of the wealthier people in Arkham live. And it is like a more of a mansion-y sort of a thing. It's probably maybe even not far from his house.
So he's an egg. A person who lives an absurdly wealthy, extravagant lifestyle.
Sure.
Yes.
Is it Hotsy Totsy, this house?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the cat's pajamas.
Knock,
Knock, knock. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
You gotta know your onions, guys.
Hello, may I help you?
Yes, we're here to see Alexander Pierce.
May I ask who is calling for Mr. Pierce?
It's me, Gordon Gamble, and my associate, Estelle Phyllis.
Estelle Phyllis.
Please, he takes you into like a waiting area, like a drawing room. Wait here, please.
Indeed. Anything in this drawing room of interest? Any portraits of him and books of interest?
There's a lot of books in here. And in fact, there is one book that is prominently displayed. It's very large. It's bound in green leather. You want to make a biology roll?
Do I want to? I have no specific biology.
You have biology, right?
Oh, yeah.
Who has biology?
I do.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I have a spot hidden.
do you have any natural history?
Archaeology.
Sure, make an archaeology roll.
And history. 28, so that makes it 31.
Good, you can check your archaeology. It's bound in a green leather, and it has the clasps look like they're carved out of bone, perhaps? This is because you made your roll. This book is something unique and important. This is an unusual artifact.
Is it a title? Is it anything I can read?
Do you read Greek?
Nope.
Yeah, I mean you can kind of like,
I could probably
tip open the first part of it, and you could see that it's written in Greek. It's definitely an old book. You also notice that some of the pages at the end are sealed in wax. Hello there. You wanted to see me?
Yes, Mr. Pierce. I'm Gordon Gamble, and this is Estelle Phyllis.
Is that really your name? It doesn't seem like he quite is sure of it.
It astonishes me every single time I hear it, sir.
Well, a pleasure to meet you, Estelle Phyllis. What can I do for you?
Well, we have reason to believe that there's a danger to you, sir.
A danger to me?
Yes. The descendants of the 7 farmers who entombed Mr. Sermon Bishop in the case seem to be dying. The descendants of
Sermon Bishop?
Yes, you know the tale.
I don't believe I do.
I think what my esteemed colleague is trying to say is that, without meaning to cause any alarm, we have reason to believe that you might be in danger.
Wait, is this related to those people who died?
Yes.
Yes, they are descendants of two of the other farmers who entombed this gentleman. So it seems there's some sort of maybe revenge spree going on, like many, many years later, but it seems to be happening.
Well, that's not good news.
Sorry.
It's not good
No.
news. We were going to get everyone who was possibly that we could possibly find that might be in danger, and maybe in camp over at a professor's house this evening. It was,
In camp, we're just going to put tents up and
well, no, he has
sit out on the
rooms.
yard.
He has rooms, but feeling that if we're all together, then the chances of someone, breaking into a place by
make a
surprise.
persuade roll.
Probably not that persuasive.
Not with me, did
Nope,
they?
really not persuasive very much. 85, that's a fail.
I feel like I'm pretty safe here.
All right, well, we can't. Please go ahead, Astopoulos.
We think that there might be safety in numbers. And we also think that,
I have my man is here.
but
He's
more for yourself, but for all of us, we have two of the other descendants to protect as well, and we're still looking for more. And we thought as well, with your clear knowledge, with your library that you have here, that perhaps you might be able to provide some insight also, maybe that you're not aware of already, but perhaps if we could all talk and...
What, like for instance, this green book here with the wax seal on the pages. That seems.
yes, it's a family heirloom, the Testament of Carnamagos.
Oh. Now you see.
According to family tradition, you must never break the wax seal on the final pages of the book, for they are cursed.
It was the testament of what?
Carnamagos.
That's the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Sir, you see this fella, Sermon Bishop, he read from that book and became immortal, and it's the reason that your ancestors...
Poppycock!
Well, there's something here in your history with that book. I think you should think about this, sir.
What? So you think I should go and meet with these other people at this other place?
Well, I think until this Henry Atwater fellow is apprehended, I think it's probably the safest.
And maybe we should bring this book.
Yeah, well, Henry Atwater might be looking for it, and having it someplace safer would be better.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe we could use it to lure him.
Where is this we're staying?
Well, we're staying at, Professor
Which professor? What's his name?
Chester Grand Cordova. He's a professor of ancient studies at Miskatonic University.
Make a credit rating roll.
All right. Oh, crap. 87. Failed.
Never heard of him.
Well, he deals with ancient studies.
Wait,
He's
you
a
didn't
very
do three?
narrow field of study.
You don't get a bonus die for that. You have to have a reason to get a bonus die. Like there's a special, like you're, it's
Being
like
helped or something, yeah. You may not have heard of him, but he's a professor at the university, and he's,
Of what? Ancient studies?
yeah, that sort of thing.
Maybe the book would be of interest to him. I've always been fascinated by it.
Ah, good thought. I wish I'd thought of that.
But you didn't. I did.
You did. Oh, thank you, sir. I'd appreciate it. I can...
As long as we're not having lobster for dinner. I hate lobster.
Oh, no.
No,
lobster.
I
There
doubt
won't
there'll be any lobster
any
anywhere.
Don't even
near
like
this.
looking at the things.
No, I can't blame you.
No.
You know what? Those are giant insects, right?
Oh, basically.
Yeah.
They're like eating bugs.
Yeah,
Like
why would you want
bugs,
to do that?
Underwater bugs. Wow.
I think people only like it because you dip it in butter, and it's a
Woof.
butter delivery device.
Like escargot.
oh,
Ugh.
A butter delivery device.
that's disgusting. I'm with you. I'm with
Yes.
you. So here's the address.
Yes. All right. Let's go.
All right.
Great.
He carefully boxes the book up. Yeah, I'm assuming you have your own car.
I don't specifically have it in my inventory, but I can certainly hail a taxi.
Yeah. All right. Well, he's like, I'll get my man to drive us there.
Oh well, that's even better. I could get used to this.
All right. You're all gathered together for this fancy dinner. People are like kind of awkwardly looking around. Like,
But Stucky's here, yeah?
yeah, Stucky's there. Yeah.
Can I have a glass of panther piss, please? Which is whiskey. Just thought I'd say that.
As a detective, I have to say that member of the police that is illegal and that is not allowed.
Yep.
We're
copy
not
that.
selling it, detective. This is my own stock of whiskey.
Is
and
it
I-
for medicinal purposes?
Oh, yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
And do you need them? Do you have medical issues now?
Well, look at me.
I'm
All right, that's fine then. I also need some medical help.
Of course, by all means.
Panther piss for all.
Benson goes, who are all these people and why, did they also win the raffle?
Benson, forgive me for asking you. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Why are we eating lobster? I was told there'd be no lobster here.
Just keep the lobster down that end of the table, please.
we have some pasta.
Pasta then.
Ah, pasta. Oh, good grief. Benson,
Yes?
listen. This is going to be very difficult to explain, but you know of the 2 other murders that have happened recently in Arkham.
Oh, yeah, I think I've heard something about that.
The murders link to 7 of the original descendants of Arkham who entombed a wizard or demon wizard into the bridge, the
Bowen Bridge.
Bowen Bridge, which has now collapsed. And since the 2 are related, we fear, the police fear, that somebody is trying to retroactively punish the original 7 by their descendants. I'm one of them, and so are you.
He looks around the table. Is she okay?
She may not be okay, but she's not wrong.
I've seen the bodies themselves,
What did I ever do to you?
Benson. I've seen the bodies themselves.
Wait, you're serious? A demon wizard?
This is Detective Stucky. He can vouch for us.
I don't vouch for any of them.
But
But someone is trying to kill you, and you're safer here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Detective.
Yeah,
Please
demon wizard.
have all the lobster you can. Apparently, some won't eat theirs, so you may have your fill.
Thank you.
Would you like some camel piss?
No, panther piss.
Panther piss.
I'm good with. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Thank you.
And is your wife okay? You know you might have to stay here.
What?
Yeah.
Make a persuade roll.
With the little?
No.
27. Where is it? Here. Ba-dibba-dibba-doo. Nope. Fail.
I think I prefer to stay at my own home tonight.
Detective, you're sending a squad car out to go with them, is that correct?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
I really insist you stay here. I think it's safer. Mr. Crane?
Yeah, make another persuade roll.
8%.
Yeah, you can check it. All right, he'll stay here.
Is Alexander Pierce staying here too?
That remains to be seen.
Mr. P, it's nice to meet you. I'm Christy Grant Cordova.
Oh.
You've
Hi.
probably heard of me. of
Oh,
course,
from
yes.
the East Cordovas.
Yes, from the East Cordovas.
Oh,
Yes.
Hi, I'm Lily Bridge.
that's nice.
Yes, those Cordovas with the plantations in Macau. The rubber
Yes.
plantations in the shipping yard in
Oh,
Macau. Yes,
I love rubber.
yes.
Such a profitable crop.
It will be the wave of the future.
I think so.
Those rubber trees will always be in use
Always.
Yes.
We're never going to not need rubber.
from trees.
Right.
Yes, of course. Yes.
What an odd,
Yes.
specific.
I hear that Henry Ford is into the rubber.
Oh, I'm sure he's one of our. I must consult with my sister, but I'm sure he's one of our.
I was
customers.
told you are a purveyor of antiquities. Have you seen my book? I brought it over for you to peruse.
Book.
Yes.
It's a fabulous book. It's the book. It's the book, Professor.
Was
He
it
clears
the
off
evil?
some space on the table and he gets his man brings the box and he opens up and there is the Testament of Carnamagos.
You mind?
Can
Do
we
you want
just
to make a
remind
biology?
you?
Do you want to make a biology roll over there?
Oh, yes. Do I get the third one?
No, only if there's like a reason to get
I
it.
feel like there's a reason to get it because this is life or death. Damn it. I missed it.
Hmm.
By just a few. Less than 10.
Well, you can spend luck if you want and
Okay.
change your score.
By how many?
How many points do you want to change it by?
8.
Spend 8 points of luck if you want. Make the roll.
Biology? Why biology for this book? Just questions.
Because the
You'll
binding
find-
looks like it's.
You'll find out if you make the roll.
Okay, done.
The clasps are made from human bone.
Hey, the clasps are made from human bone.
Do you know, Mr. Pierce, that these clasps are made from human bone?
What?
I just said that.
You are an authority on things ancient and
Yes,
antique.
and
I believe you.
Especially biological, sir.
Oh,
No, I'm the one who. I discovered it was.
Before you
wrong.
go opening the right pages there, the wax sealed pages, don't open those. Those are the cursed ones.
What, these?
No, don't touch them. I swear I will come over there and I'll hip check you into the wall.
Is that a Canadian thing?
It's a hockey thing.
What's a hip check?
Tell you later upstairs.
No.
She's a married woman.
Oh, right. Is this where you
you mind if we...
bump someone with your hips?
Would you like to peruse this book? You can
Sounds-
show me the book
she's-
in my study.
I've already. I don't really know much about it, but I thought you'd be interested in it. You may peruse it if you would like.
Yes, I would.
You are familiar with antique tomes, so I trust that you will treat it appropriately.
I start putting on the gloves.
All right.
and then proceed to eat lots.
The nitrile gloves.
And
The
then
nitrile
you
gloves.
put gloves on, and then you start tearing the pages out of the book.
And
one
dog
by
earing
one.
him. I'm dog earing him. And, you know.
My boyfriend's probably worried about me.
I would have invited him over had you
Um,
mentioned him.
Yeah, see if you can make an occult roll. Or is there some other roll you might
I
have?
mean, I've got an occult. I've got. So I got the library use. I've got the occult. Natural world is 40%.
Yeah, make an occult roll.
I have a question based on my biology. Can I determine how old the bones are?
Your dice are too.
Hundreds of years you would estimate.
Fair.
Probably multiple hundreds.
So they must be,
Probably wasn't rebound since the 1750s
but
at least.
but the bones would have been deteriorating. Yeah, like
Yeah, but it seems they've been treated with something to keep them,
do I know what part of the body these bones came from?
the spine.
And now they're the spine of a book.
It's a clasp, not a spine.
The clasp and hinges.
Hinges.
Oh, and hinges.
Yeah, because the front is like it's almost like a box.
Oh, right. The
book itself.
Right. Well, there's nothing interesting about this book at all.
Yeah, it looks
Trust
like
me,
it
I'm
looks
a
like
professor of ancient studies. I know these things.
it looks like this version has suffered some water damage, but it's still readable.
Okay.
You read Greek, right?
What was that?
You read Greek, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to read this book?
Sure, I will read Greek. It's much less of a roll.
What?
Nope. Same roll as last time. It's all Greek to me.
You can push your roll if you want to roll again, but there will be consequences of that if you want to say I want to try extra hard to do this.
Well, okay. So can I do the occult roll or a Greek roll then?
It has to be Greek, yeah.
It has to be the Greek push.
If you want to read this, I'm assuming you're staying up all night. And reading
Yes,
this book.
of course. Yeah, this is important.
All right.
Missed it. I'm gonna spend 4 points of luck.
All right.
That'll bring it right up to it.
Great. Make a sanity roll.
Made it 40%.
All right. You're
No,
still
4%. No, wait.
That's-
Yeah, 40%. 40%.
you're still gonna lose a point.
Okay.
You're gonna add 9 to your Cthulhu Mythos. Before we get into what the consequences of this are, did anybody else want to do anything that night?
Well,
Don't get splifficated. We've got a lot of work tomorrow.
Does Benson Crane
Yeah, is
know
he gonna
anything about
stay?
his ancestor Jeremiah Crane?
Not really, no.
can he
Yeah.
stay? Can we get him to stay the night based on all that we've shown him?
You already failed your rolls, right?
No,
they're
I
gonna-
succeed in persuading him.
Yeah, he's already staying.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
okay.
staying.
But it's about Pierce. It's about Alexander Pierce, who's the other one.
No, I thought he decided to stay.
Well, no.
yeah, they'll both stay for
Okay.
tonight.
Okay. Let's assume, and Ray is out patrolling the streets, or what is
Oh,
detective?
man,
He's staying here.
He's staying here.
He's
He's
protecting her.
Okay. All right.
All right. So, let's see. So you're reading the Testament of Carnamagos. You are going to subtract 5 points from your Constitution.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Permanently?
Yeah.
And then the secondary stats from that decrease as well.
Yeah.
And then the hit points decrease.
All those things change.
Okay. So if now my Constitution is 65.
So where did you read this?
In my study.
Okay. You are 10 years older.
Oh,
Everything in that room is 10 years older. Like, there were some flowers. They're completely shriveled and dead.
And this is in the span of 6 hours or something, 8 hours.
No, it was like 8 hours, yeah.
Hey.
holy macaroni!
Because I just made it at the roll. Had I rolled better.
I'm glad we were well away from the study.
Phew.
What's the computation again for the other numbers? Now that my Constitution is 65.
65, it'd be half of that rounded down, so
Okay.
13. And then, that 13 is the 1/5, actually. But half of it is 32. 32 for half.
And then my hit points. It was 13, so now. Oh yeah, so then that brings it. Yeah, my hit points are the
Constitution
same,
plus size over 10.
right? Because your hit points are the 50 of your Constitution, right?
No, it's add your size and your Constitution divided by 10.
Oh, size and Constitution 13 divided by 10. Oh, that's weird. Why did I have a 13? Okay, that 26 divided by 10 is what? Oh wait, Constitution plus IC 565. 130 divided by 10.
Why do you have like a 70/65 in your
Because my
Constitution?
original is 70. Now it's
Yeah,
70.
it doesn't matter. You're just at 65. There's no original. You're just 65 now.
10 years older.
Yeah.
So, well, I study all night, so nobody sees me until the next morning.
Right.
Right.
But you literally you have gray hair, like more gray hair than you had before.
How old are you?
I'm 40 now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess you have gray hair now.
Yeah.
You know, there's like a shock of white gray hair going through your head. You're gaunt. Your clothes look 10 years older.
Yeah.
Everything in that room is 10 years older. There's dust and cobwebs. It's very disturbing.
You're 40 now.
Might as well jump in the grave.
So here's what you learn from the Testament of Chronomagos. There is an entity known as the Treader in the Dust, or the Treader of the Dust, and it can be summoned by speaking the forbidden words that are in the sealed section of the book, which you have not read, I'm assuming.
No.
Or opened. Also, there is a description of a ritual to empower this symbol that was carved into the bridge. Although the copy of the symbol that is in the book is water damaged and you can't really read it. You can't really make it out. But the ceremony itself to empower it is still, you believe it is still, given time, you might be able to decipher it. It is called the Sign of Barzai. And this is what it looks like. That's the symbol that was in the bridge.
The ritual of empowerment, and then what does it have to do with the...
You need this symbol.
Just carving that symbol is meaningless unless it is empowered. You have to kind of imagine certain geometrical shapes and say certain things and do certain things in order for that symbol, the Sign of Barzai, to have any power at all. Otherwise, it's just shapes.
And you think those words are in the sealed section?
Those are not in the sealed section. Those are in the unsealed section.
Oh, so he might know what they are, huh?
He could learn it from the book. He doesn't now know how to do it, but
it is not in the sealed section.
It's not in the sealed section.
Okay, but the summoning ritual is in the sealed section.
Yes, the forbidden words.
The forbidden words that bring the Treader of the Dust are in the sealed section. Yes.
Well, I'm studying this all night, so everyone else can do whatever they want for the evening, I assume, right?
Well, I'm assuming everyone else is sleeping. You are not sleeping.
I'm not
so
sleeping.
You will also be exhausted this day.
Fine.
So you're going to get the opposite for any rolls you make during the day until you can sleep. You're going to get the opposite of a bonus die, which is a penalty die,
Okay.
which means you take the worst of the two dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Also because you age 10 years
yes,
overnight.
of course.
So I think having a penalty die until you can get some rest is probably
course.
pretty fair. But yeah, I'm assuming who comes down first? Probably maybe one of your people probably walks to the room and drops the tray of
So they would hear a scream.
Yeah, you hear ah!
What's wrong?
All right.
And then you look up and look around the room, and everything is aged.
What the heck, Chester?
Are you down there?
I heard a scream.
Okay. What's wrong?
You are older. You've aged.
I look in the mirror.
Okay, you're being overly dramatic, but that's really scary.
Who's being overly dramatic? I aged 10 years, man. Look at me.
I can't look away. It's like looking at an apple that's been out overnight.
How do I smell?
Dried. No, God, no.
I'm suddenly very tired.
Yeah.
I need to rest. Maybe this is all a bad dream.
I don't think so. I've seen it too.
I'm going to bed!
Well, that's a good idea.
Where is Estelle Phyllis?
Well, I guess she's still in bed. I don't know.
Tell her I'm in my room. Should she come to want to see me.
That seems unlikely, but I will tell her.
Don't speak for her.
Well, I'm just saying what I've heard.
I ran into my I go to my room. And I lock myself in with the book.
All right.
Did you learn anything? Oh, just that stuff. That we
I
already
knew-
learned.
We don't know it.
Nobody knows anything.
I should have asked, but he seemed really sad.
Yeah, you could have asked me instead of pointing out.
How old he was.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, Gordon?
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
You came in a room and the guy's 10 years older. What do? You don't just sit there and go, oh, how's the weather, eh? What'd you learn in the book? No, you go, you're 10 years older.
He's right.
Crying out loud.
Hey, how's the weather?
So,
So there's an awkward breakfast. Like, you notice that the maid, her hands are shaking as she serves the rest of your food. The professor is strangely not present for this. Ray Stuckey's eating a bunch of food. He's really hungry. He's like, got some news for you.
I was afraid of that, Ray. What happened?
Apparently someone broke into the Benson house. Rifled through all of his books. But hey, he wasn't there, so
Well, that's good news.
he was here.
And is he down here at breakfast with us? I see he was the DM because obviously if I'm there, I know I can see him.
Yeah, I don't think they've come down yet. They're still up there.
Can we check on them?
Yeah, they're fine.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
did you know if anything was taken from the bookshelf?
From his house?
Yeah. Guess
I
we'll
don't
have
know.
to have
I
him-
just talked to the officers like about 10 minutes ago, so I don't think they did like a, I don't.
Yeah, of course.
As far as I know, nothing was taken.
Ray,
Yeah,
can I take Ray aside?
yeah.
Thank you again.
You're welcome.
And thank you for staying with me in my room on the floor.
Right,
Just
right,
appreciate it. I just want you to know I appreciate it.
right. Yeah. Is that where I ended up sleeping? I drank a lot last night. I was
Yeah.
on the floor?
Well, you said you needed to protect me, and I'm not going to let you in my bed because I have a boyfriend.
Right, right, right.
And,
And you're not married.
yeah.
Well,
Well, this is the 20s.
Who took my clothes off?
I think you took them off yourself.
Ah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
If I tie one on, I get hot. Well, you're welcome. I don't remember it, but I hope you enjoyed it.
I mean, I didn't. I enjoy.
You're safe, and that's all that matters.
Yes, enjoyed not the word, but yes, the item's safe.
I'm gonna have some more of that grapefruit. It's really
My
good.
boyfriend's probably worried about
Yeah,
me.
you should call him. Call that guy.
Yeah,
He's probably really worried about you.
probably.
He's not here, but
No.
I'm sure he's worried about you. Where's he living? Like France? Is he from?
No, he lives in
out of
Arkham.
Is he? He's
the
not from
o-
out of state. He's not.
No,
What's
he's
his
not-
name?
He
Where's
owns
he in
the
Canada?
Washburn
What's his
car
name?
dealership, Thornton Washburn. He owns the Washburn car dealership.
Oh, that's plausible. All right, I'm gonna have that grapefruit. You hadn't tried the grapefruit?
No.
It's really good.
Okay, thanks.
okay. Well, we need to find the other two folks today.
Yeah.
That would be my thing. We got to tell the Bensons that they got broken into, and that I think we saved his life for tonight.
Yeah, we should have him go back and find out if a book is missing from.
I think the book he's looking for is the book that aged our dear professor.
Yeah, I want to go and check on Chester. I'm a bit concerned.
Oh, wow, I lost that bet. He's in his room.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Estelle. Phyllis.
Like, it's just this. Is this Andrew's character that doesn't remember names, or is Andrew's brain just not working tonight? I can't tell.
Hard to
I
know.
mean-
I'm that good an actor.
The door is locked.
Door's locked.
She has a key.
Yeah, you probably have a key from living here. Should I not be standing behind you?
Yeah. Can I just go straight in?
All right.
I'm asleep. I take. Yeah, I'm asleep.
Hey.
Probably dramatically, like you can't see his face. It's turned away from you.
But you can see her. She can see his hair.
Chester.
What do you see?
I see a distinguished man who has sacrificed a lot for good.
I take her hand. And then I kiss it. Thank you. Find the bastard.
We will.
So you're just sleeping until
Until
tomorrow.
I mean, I will
All right.
need the rest, right? So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, you rest.
All right, so the rest of you, we should probably take a break here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think we need to go back and try and find the other two folks.
At the Historical Society.
I think so.
Maybe Alexander Pierce can help now. Oh, I'm asleep.
Alexander, here's our plan. We're going to try and find the other two descendants. As you know, the Benson house did get breaking into last night. Get breaking into, that's a Canadian expression.
Sounds like just bad grammar to me.
Disagree. We think that the other two are in danger, and if we can find them and also get them out of their houses before Mr. Atwater attacks, we could save 2 other lives here in town.
All right, well, why don't I go to the Historical Society and help out with that?
That would be tremendous.
I give them quite a bit of money.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes.
What about Benson?
What about Benson?
Well, Mr. Benson, would you like to come with us?
No, I kind of would like to. I have to go to work.
Good point. One can presume you're safe in the bank.
I guess so. Although it was strange that my house got broken into.
Yeah, I think he was coming for you.
Stucky says, "Yeah, we'll have a police car outside the bank. Keep an eye on you."
What about his wife and baby?
Well, they're staying here, right?
That's probably for the best.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Great. Good.
Hope you enjoyed your lobster.
I'd like to. What happened after the lobster more? Know what I mean?
Oh, that.
What?
I don't know.
No, I mean that we got some rest, some nice
Oh.
rest.
Oh.
Oh,
I just, I work real hard.
Well, you
Yeah.
had some of that medicine. It helped you sleep.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some more medicine tonight, or maybe later today, or maybe this morning. I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
Anyway,
We
I gotta
started the
go.
problem.
I gotta go ride a desk for a
That
while.
wasn't Stucky, that was Benson.
all right. Alexander and us are off. Yes, are you coming, Lily?
Is Stucky coming?
No, I gotta go ride a desk.
Stucky is?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
work.
It's got
Were
paperwork.
we just talking to Benson or Stucky?
This is
Benson.
Stucky. This is Benson.
But Benson,
Benson's got to go to work at the bank. Stucky's got to go to work at the police station.
Stucky, do you recommend I stay with these people or should I come follow you? I'm serious. I'm really scared.
Well, I don't need anyone to take my clothes off, so you should probably go with them.
I didn't say I took your clothes off. I have a boyfriend. I'm not interested in you, Stucky.
What is going on?
Stucky, stop. Get this out of your head.
I'm
Ugh.
Lily, come with us. We need your library skills,
Yeah.
such as they are.
Fine. I don't want to be near Stucky anyway.
Yeah, and I don't want to be near her either.
Good.
I'll see you tonight.
Sure.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to the first part. You're sleeping. You're going to the historical society. So yeah, I'll probably take a break here, and we'll be back in what is it usually 10 minutes? I think 5 to 10 minutes.
However long we're gone.
One of those periods of time.
Probably 7.5.
And now I'm pushing the button and. Doing the thing that we do. All right, great. So it's the next day. Some people are going to the historical society.
Yes.
You get your bonus die. Don't forget about that. So you're looking to find out which descendant you want to find
We're looking
out.
for the remaining two, the white and the Phillips. What were they?
Sorry.
Chester, can you cast the slip? You know,
Crane?
tell me?
Yeah, Elihu.
No, we had
Phillips.
Crane and
And Phillips.
Pierce last night, so we need
Elihu.
Aliva Phillips and Alan White's descendants. We're looking for those two.
Okay. So pick one, make a roll. Add your special bonus die.
Special bonus die. It's not going to be good, but because this is because we have Mr. What's his name helping us, right?
Peabody.
Peabody.
Hello, Mr. Peabody.
I'm terrible with names. It's so bad. 16, baby.
Great. So yeah. Which one was it? Phillips or you was White? You wanted to find, right?
Sure, why not?
All right. His descendant is Humphrey White.
Humphrey White.
Who lives in an apartment at 233 Parsonage.
That's 233.
Thank you,
Oh.
Estelle Phyllis.
That's
Humphrey what?
Estelle Phyllis.
Humphrey White.
Great. Who else wants to make a roll?
Me. Mr. Phyllis.
Hmm. 90 and 50. Not so fruitful.
What's your library use? 20?
Yeah.
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 All right.
Don't spend that many life points, please.
What
Okay.
about you?
I don't have that many.
No.
What are
Yeah.
you gonna do, Joe?
Are you gonna look as well?
Yeah. What am I rolling for?
Library?
Library? I mean,
Are you get an extra?
oh, I checked it. So what's that mean?
That won't happen. You don't have to write that till we're done with
Oh,
this
okay.
adventure.
So it's still 20.
You'll get a chance to increase it after the adventure is completely over. Yeah, still 20.
But you need, yeah, but she gets an extra bonus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
No.
Six.
64 no matter what.
Definitely 64. All right, so you're still not sure about Phillips.
So Phillips.
Yeah, it's a tough one there.
I can't believe my luck.
Is Mr. Alexander Pierce?
Oh yes,
Do
Mr.
any-
Alexander Pierce was going to help us.
Make a roll.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. All right. So the descendant of Phillips is Retribution Phillips.
What the hell?
Wow.
Retribution Phillips. He is 100 years old,
Oh my!
according to the records. However, his address is not listed.
Oh my.
Is there a younger relative than Retribution who may be dead by the time we find him?
Or might know where Retribution lives.
Well, there's a Phillips farm. Can we go there?
Sure.
Sorry, unless anybody else says sorry.
Oh wait, was
Oh,
she
I-
not supposed to know that?
No,
Well-
that's fine. Yeah, you can go to the Phillips
You
farm.
can see it on the map.
Yeah. Well, it's
You
off
pa-
the beaten path.
Yeah, it's on the map. Yeah. If you saw it on the map, then you noticed it.
Fine. Someone can go with you to go there, but someone needs to go talk to Mr. Humphrey White.
I would like to point out that the word retribution means punishment inflicted on someone as vengeance for a wrong or criminal act.
Yes, that's why I thought it was kind of like on the nose.
I'm just telling our viewers. In case
Okay.
they didn't know, but yes. No.
And Easter Seals was founded in 1919.
1919. The more
This
you
show is all about
know.
facts. It's about facts and learning.
Does Lily's player have anything to reap from knowing what retribution is?
No.
I think that was just
That's-
information.
That's low-hanging fruit, Michael. That's come on. We all know what
I'm
retribution
trying to help
is.
you. I'm trying to help you.
I was also using a little modern device that we don't have access to in the 1920s.
Now I knew it off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So, anything else you want to try to find while you're here?
Can we? Sorry, I don't know if we answered this question.
Let's we'll ask it.
If we could find a living relative, sorry, a younger relative of Retribution
Yes.
who might know where
That's true.
their grandfather or great grandfather lives.
Yeah, there was, if you'll recall, Michael was looking for something the last time you were here that he never rolled for, but in case you forgot about that.
I did forget about that. Please remind me.
He was looking for.
Was he looking at maps?
Yes.
He was looking for a 1750 era map
Yes.
of the area around Cart. What is the name of the street?
No, that's not.
This is modern map.
Oh, around the farmstead. Oh yeah, of the Phillips farm.
Oh well. I guess when he's awake, he'll remember.
Oh no!
You can't. Do you remember?
He's looking for a map.
Oh, I'm asleep, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you're not there. You're not there. He was looking for a map. Stuff. What was it? There was a map of.
Roads.
Yes. Fill in the blank.
Kind of true. It's kind of true.
Is it roads from 1752?
Kind of.
Oh, of the town.
Oh, the yes.
Yeah.
Words. The records. Ooh, right.
Of the local surrounding towns of Arkham.
Now you're totally off track.
The
again.
like
Anyway.
censors. The
Census.
census.
No. No. Anyway.
What was I looking for?
You don't even remember.
Yeah. Look through those old notes and see if there's something.
Ah,
in
Mr.
there.
Peabody. What was Chester looking for the other
I'm
day?
sure I don't know.
You sure you don't know?
I'm not. I
You-
don't know what he was looking for.
Maps of some sort. Maps of
maybe
the area.
We
where-
have maps here.
Yes, let's look for a map of around 1750 of the ownership of land around the Sermon Bishop farm.
If we had a street name, then that might help.
It was the wait. Yes, I wait.
Aylesbury Street. Aylesbury Street. Aylesbury Street.
Is that what you want to look for?
Maybe Stutton Road.
Wait. Yeah, there was a road that was renamed in one of these articles.
Well, the bridge was renamed.
Yeah, the bridge was renamed.
Yeah, that was Bowen's Bridge.
What was it before then?
Bowen.
It
was
was Bowen's Bridge. It became Bishop's Bridge.
All right, Bowen's Bridge. Let's look for something around Bowen Road, Bowen's Bridge.
Oh.
You remember?
No. I mean, I was looking around here, over here.
Well, anyway. Yeah. Probably spent too much time on this. Let's move forward.
All right.
These
No
are
information on Bowen's
these are
Bridge.
cleaner versions too, so a little easier to read.
So we want to know if there's a younger Phillips. What was his mother thinking? Or his father? I mean, they both, I assume, had a say in it. Or probably just the dad.
Whose mother? Retribution? That was a common name back then.
Was it?
He's 100 years old.
That was okay. Just I didn't know that was a common name.
Did he fight in the
It's like
Civil
a
War? Did he fight in the Civil War?
retribution? No.
Did the name have the definition the same back then?
Yeah, people had names that, like, it was common to name people stuff that,
Were really harsh.
yeah, that, like, you know, like,
That's like powerful, isn't it?
It's kind of a
had a meaning to it, you know?
it's kind of a
Status.
dick, you know.
Yeah. Let's see. So much paperwork. All right. Anyway, so what are you guys doing? What's the next step?
Well, off to Humphrey White's residence on Parsonage.
All right, Humphrey White's residence.
So we still can't look up if Retribution has relatives.
No, but you did see a farm on the map.
Phillips
You can go to
Farm.
that farm if you want.
That seems.
Yeah, we'll go after.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
see Humphrey.
Are you hungry?
All right, Parsonage first, and then Phillips Farm.
All right.
Humphrey.
Humphrey.
Humphrey White.
Who's going to the door? Who's going to the door? Humphrey White.
I will go to the door.
Nah, you're not very good with words. No,
Sorry.
I think.
Maybe we'll all go then.
Yeah, we'll all go.
Okay,
But
Okay, you're all going.
I'm gonna start talking first.
certainly. Knock, knock, knock.
Well, there's like one of those intercom buzzers.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
what's this house look like?
It's an apartment complex.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Zzz, zzz, zzz.
Ding.
Hello.
Hi, is this Mr. Humphrey White?
Yes.
Hi, we're with the Easter Seals, and we're looking.
Oh, I'm no solicitors, please. Thank you.
Good work. Mr. Humphrey, are you still there? Mr. White? Buzz.
Hello.
Mr. Humphrey, we're actually working with Detective
Stucky.
Stucky down at the police station on an investigation here, and we have reason to believe that you may be in danger.
What?
Can we just talk for a moment, sir?
Okay. And
We read the name of the apartment, the number of the apartment from the buzzer, and go up to
Okay.
the door.
What number is it?
Apartment 32.
Out of how many?
There's 3 stories. So he's on the 3rd floor.
Is there an elevator?
There is.
Oh.
Do we take the stairs or
I'm
the
taking
elevator?
I'm taking the stairs.
Yeah, I'm taking the stairs.
I'm taking the elevator.
I don't trust those things.
All right, we'll see you up there.
Well, I'll see you up there.
All right. You're at apartment 30.
2.
Yeah.
Mr. White, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
You.
What? Oh yeah.
I just said hello. You can still talk. You're here with
I
me.
know I was gonna say something rude, but.
Oh.
As we said, you are probably in danger, as am I.
Why are you in danger?
Do you know of the 2 deaths recently? Those 2 gruesome deaths that happened to Nina Williams Hope and Jeffrey Noyes?
Yeah, I saw in the newspaper.
There seems to be somebody is going after 7 of the original settlers of Arkham who tried to kill a man, and now, hundreds of years later, they're going after the descendants of these 7. You are one of them, as am I.
What?
I know.
Sir, for your protection, we've been moving everyone who's in danger over to Professor Cordoba's house over by the university, and if you are willing, we've got a room that you can stay in for the next day or 2 until we apprehend this Henry Atwater who seems to be going around and attacking people.
We think it would be in your best interest. Last night, Benson Crane's house was broken into, and fortunately he was safe with us. But had he been at home, who knows what could have happened. So
Oh, all right.
Do you have any books here that your ancestors have handed down to you?
No.
Okay.
What's the condition of this guy's apartment?
It's a little messy. It looks like, based on like, there's pictures that he has a wife, although you don't see anyone here.
Oh, based on
Is
these
there-
pictures, you have a wife. Is she around?
She's in Boston.
Is she likely to return soon?
Oh no, her aunt is sick. She's taking care of her.
Okay. Well, it might be worth, once we get to Cordova's, it might be worthwhile phoning her and telling her not to come home for the next few days until we can apprehend this fella.
Who is this person?
His name is Sermon Bishop,
Well, he's
also known as
working. He's maybe working with Henry Atwater. There's someone's running around and attacking people that are descendants of these 7 neighbors of Sermon Bishop. And I think that's enough to worry anybody. Oh, are you up from the elevator yet?
Yeah.
Okay, hi.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, didn't see you.
I spoke.
Yeah, she spoke, Gordon.
Oh. I'm so fixated on trying to save our friend here.
Gordon,
All right, I'll pack a bag.
All right,
thank you.
we'll wait for him.
My car's out front. You can hop in with us. Do you want to go with us to the last person that we're looking for? Or do you want to go straight to the professor's home?
I'll just take a cab to the professor's home.
Ideally, we'd
Okay.
like you to stay with us.
If you're going straight there, I think that's okay.
What time of day is it?
Afternoon. It's
Hey.
Friday afternoon.
You wouldn't have to know a Retribution Phillips, would you?
Retribution.
Yeah,
That's a weird name.
Right?
Mm.
That's what I've been saying.
it's kind
It's
of
like that's an old timey name.
old-fashioned name. Okay, well, just off chance, I thought perhaps.
No, I don't
Okay,
know that person.
here's Cordova's address.
Okay. I'll get a cab. You guys watch me get into a cab and he leaves.
All right, we'll phone Cordova's house and let them know that there's this fella coming.
Yeah, and tell them to give him some of the leftover lobster.
Okay, but I thought, yeah, okay, yeah. Left
And
for
the
lobster
pasta.
for this guy too, and the pasta.
Yeah, otherwise it'll go bad.
Fair enough. Good thinking.
Am I rich enough to own a refrigerator?
Yeah, I would think so.
All right, let's take Animal out to the Phillips farm.
All right. Who wants to hit shotgun and who wants the back seat?
I'll take the back seat.
Cool. There's a rug already in there. Yeah, lay down. I mean, you don't have to do that, but.
Is this car like one bench in the front? Is it, or is
My
it 2
car.
bucket seats in the? Because you know how older
Um,
cars they
I
it
would
was
say
like
probably
literally
a
a bench
bench.
at the front
Yeah,
because
I
there were
think
no
it's-
seat belts.
It's like it's like a bench.
Yeah, I think all 3 of us can fit in the front then.
Yeah, probably.
All right, fine. I won't ride in the back. We'll make Mr. Phillips. He'll be comfortable there because he's going to be there soon.
That's true. All right.
That was unnecessarily cruel.
I mean, it's true though.
100 years old.
Then why are we bothering to go and save him?
That's a very good point.
Because it's the right thing to do.
I mean, I'm just saying, if he kicks the bucket next,
It's not a tragedy, but he may have information on how to stop this fella.
I wonder if he's a nice guy. I mean, with that kind of name.
Maybe we could use him as bait.
Ooh.
Okay, this is an old farmhouse, 17th century farmhouse, off of the Aylesbury Pike. Yeah, you don't see any sign of movement or anything.
Well,
Well, it's-
we'll knock on the door.
No one answers.
Is the door unlocked?
It is.
Well,
well,
Let's
go inside.
yeah, you're not here, Mr. Sai.
Um,
I got a hunting knife, so I'm going to pull that out. Just in case.
The looks like there's on the inside there's like a screen door that's being propped open by like an old book.
What is this book?
Yeah, what kind of book?
It is Thaumaturgical Prodigies in the New England canon.
Zoological?
Thaumaturgical.
How do you spell that?
Thaumaturgical.
Write it down.
Thermological.
Thaumaturgical.
Yep, sure.
Thaumaturgical.
Well, that and then book of New England?
In the New England canon. Thaumaturgical Prodigies.
Okay.
Flipping through it, is there anything that stands out?
This was written by Reverend Ward Phillips of Arkham. And it's talks about a history of witchcraft in New England, specifically the Miskatonic Valley area.
Yeah,
And
Massachusetts is known for its
So,
witches.
so this is Reverend Ward Phillips. What year was this written?
He said 17th century?
That's a good question.
Oh,
Yeah, it was. No, this was later. This was like 19th century.
so this is possibly a living younger relative of
Mhm.
Retribution.
Mm-hmm. If Retribution isn't around. Okay. Well, we'll take that.
Okay.
I looked up what that word means. I didn't know what it meant. Is that cool if I share?
Sure.
I don't know how to say it. How do you say it?
Thaumaturgical.
Is the capability of a magician or saint to work magic or miracles.
Okay.
Use of
Thaumaturgy.
magic for non-religious purposes. The art and science of wonder working. Using magic to actually change things in the physical world.
Could be handy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got that.
Seems to be what all of these
Are we able to,
mischiefs seems to be up to.
open the book? Can we, like...
Well, I've already
Yeah, it's
I've
like
thumbed
a
through it already.
Okay.
yeah, it's a history of
Oh,
you know.
No inscription on it or anything like that. That's
Inscription.
like to my son, Retribution. To my dad, Retribution. Something like that.
Nah.
No. nothing.
Is
Okay.
there any like section or page of it that looks more thumbed than any other?
Honestly, it looks like no one has read this book. They've just used it as a doorstop.
Mhm.
But it's pretty heavy, huh?
It's not an unweighty tome. Yeah, it's
All right. Well, let's go into the front hallway and call out Mr. Phillips.
Mr. Phillips!
No answer.
Hello.
I think we stick together and go room by
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
That feels best to me.
Getting ready for some CQB.
Mhm.
Close quarters battle.
there's a door towards the back that has written on it the number 3.
Oh,
In blood.
boy, guys. Guys, we missed
And you also see from under the door there is blood, like there's some footprints and there's like blood coming from underneath the door.
And can we follow where the footprints go?
it. We should probably
They go out of the house.
go.
Like
Let's
you
call-
see them before you get to this.
Is there a phone in this?
Yeah, we should call stuff.
He has no phone.
Is there a carrier pigeon?
Yeah.
Is there
Are they extinct by now?
Morris?
A Morris code?
Like, I don't know what
For
what's the word for
Morse
it?
code.
Morse.
Yeah, but what's
Morris
the
is for
machine?
talking to cats.
A telegram. A
Or
telegram.
dancing.
A telegram. A telegraph.
There's not a telegraph machine here.
How
No.
about a donkey?
That's where it came from.
What is it?
What's the donkey gonna
Yeah,
do?
there's
Why
a
is-
donkey here. Sure,
Why are you looking for a donkey?
it's a
Don't
farm.
they sell messages as well?
No, it'd be faster if we took animal there. No offense, Estelle Phyllis. I love you. Mwah.
But the donkey could go ahead with the message, right?
Wait.
Don't donkeys do that?
At the speed of donkey.
Yeah.
Oh, look, here comes the carrier donkey with a message.
We shall travel at the speed of donkey and be there post haste.
I don't know if we want to. I don't think I want to look at the body.
I think we should.
No, I think we should get somebody. I don't want to lose sanity. I'm afraid.
Okay, you stay there.
Don't like metagame. Just say,
Oh.
you know,
You just
like
stay
I don't
there.
think my presence can my heart can
because
take the
this
shock.
could be me.
There we
I'm
go.
Yep,
gonna stay
fair enough.
away.
Okay, you stay out. I'm gonna open the door and just have a look.
Okay.
All right. In that case, should I be concerned about my sanity?
Yeah, for sure. You
Oh.
should.
Why don't you take Lily and you
Okay.
just stand at the end
Let's
of
go play with
the
the donkey.
doorway.
All right.
We're gonna go and pet the donkey.
Okay, can you do that? Just looking down the hallway to see me, so that I,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not out of sight, sort of
Yep.
thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, the donkey's like right by the door.
All right, so I've got the knife.
Oh.
Try not to step in the footprints. Try the doorknob.
It's unlocked. In fact, the door is like.
Well, that's great. Have a look in.
Looks like Retribution Phillips was skinned alive. Make a sanity roll.
Oh.
Oh.
04.
You still lose a point. This is really bad.
Oh, this doesn't make me happy. That is gross.
I know I'm used to dead bodies, but just.
Okay. Anything else I can judge from here
Not
without
that,
stepping into pools
no.
of blood? Spot hidden.
Sure, make a roll.
68. Nope.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, back out of here then. Try not to step in any of the footsteps of blood.
Let's go to the police station.
And let's go get Detective Stuckey. Let's drive to the nearest phone that we can see.
You can find like a farmhouse farther down the road that's connected to phone lines.
Okay, there's a
You
phone
can
line there. Go.
Call Stuckey from there.
Yep.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I still think if we'd sent the donkey, it would have got the message to Stuckey quicker.
Donkey's still on its way.
Someday.
Someday,
How do you tell the donkey where to go?
the donkey will
The
arrive.
donkey will come back in the story somewhere with your mouse.
Just the mouse on its back. Go,
Yeah,
go.
tell him.
Okay, so you also have this book, Thaumaturgical Prodigies.
Yes. While we're waiting for Stuckey to arrive, I'll continue to look through it. See if there's anything that relates to the Greek book that we found. Anything.
You can spend some time tonight and
Sigils.
read it if you want.
Sure.
All right, it's in English.
English.
So, what else is everybody doing tonight? Because I don't want to,
Well, Stuckey came. Did he find? He didn't notice anything. Any other further clues in the crime scene or anything like that?
No, he didn't notice anything else. But he does say, well, it's a good thing everybody else is over at the professor's house. Although, I don't know what this guy's going to do
We should go back to the professors.
if he,
We could have just really helped him out by putting everyone together in one place.
Yeah, let's get back there.
we could, try to set up, have someone stay at one of these houses and try to set up
A sting?
an ambush or something.
It's gonna be me, isn't it?
No, you don't. You don't.
I
you
didn't-
don't need bait. We
Yeah.
have the houses. He doesn't
Everybody
know.
else has a family.
Yeah, but no one. You put a cop there and maybe one of us.
Maybe if we, have someone like police waiting at Humphrey White's place.
Well, I have a police, I have a patrol, but I can't, we don't have the resources to have someone at every house, but I do have someone driving by these houses at least once an hour.
Okay.
I can maybe put a car at one of the houses if we want to wait out at one, if you know where he's going to go next.
Well,
Well, where would he go next? Because he went to Williams first, which was at the bottom of the list.
Do we know if there's any significance of the order in which he's killing them?
Make an intelligence roll.
Everyone. 31 made it.
No, doesn't seem like. Well, that's good to know, though. It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like there's any significance. He's not doing it in any particular
I mean, he
order.
did visit one guy's house first before we found out he wasn't there, so he went to what he now calls number 3.
Yeah.
Which is number 4. But yeah, there's no. There's no order, so we could just pick one at random. Eventually, he's going to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, anyone else want to do anything else tonight?
Let's go back to the.
All right.
Yeah,
so
so break
you-
into one of the other houses tonight, and we'll have one more off the list, and so our choices for tomorrow will be fewer. So yeah, I'm gonna go study the book tonight.
All right. Make a read English roll.
Uh,
Should be own language.
Own language. 18.
All right.
It's a dawdle.
You can check it. You're gonna lose a die 6 sanity.
Gipes!
Add 4 to your Cthulhu Mythos.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
I lost 2 sanity. Oh, great. Okay.
All right. Here you go. Read that out loud for everybody.
Another man thought leagued with the devil was one Sermon Bishop of Badwater Road in Arkham, along with his fellow wizard, Richard Russell. This Russell lived in Arkham as well, at the western end of what we know now as Main Street. The two were said to worship a demon that lived beneath the ground, and that they had practiced with the devil and could not die. Or they had pacted with the devil and could not die. Among those alive today, some remember Sermon Bishop, who was among Arkham's first settlers, and they swear that he never aged in all the long years he resided here. His wicked pact, they say, only left Bishop stooped and bent in consequence. Witnesses also tell of both men's evil doings in burial plots, attempting blasphemous resurrections. Arkham citizens rose against him, and some say kidnapped and killed him, burying his body in the forest or sacking and weighing it down into the Miskatonic in AD 1752. Russell fled and was not heard from again.
So they say they think Sermon was buried in the forest? Was a thought?
They say they think he was either buried in the forest or plunged into the Miskatonic. Miskatonic, sorry. But we know he was plunged in the Miskatonic. He was put in the river,
No,
Put
he
in
was.
the pillar.
No, he was
Pillar.
trapped in the pillar.
which was in.
The river.
Does anyone else want to open those sealed pages?
No.
What was the name of the demon? Oh, I was asleep.
I don't think you said.
You're probably up now. You're probably all back at the house
Okay.
now, and yeah, you're
You
talking,
still
so
feel
you can.
Well,
Yeah, you did.
The parts that have.
He still looks tired.
But
Whoa.
I had.
Whoa.
Oh my dude.
Whoa. What is happening? Ew, don't touch me.
Oh, have you not
guys.
trimmed your fingernails in 10 years?
Ew. Hey, I'm not the least ugly one now, right?
No, you still are.
Wow.
The least ugly one.
Yeah.
You're still the least ugly one.
The most ugly one. Least attractive one.
Anyway,
Well, it says the treader of dust.
What is that? How 40-year-olds?
he now has a 40-year-old character voice.
From somewhere in Transylvania, if I'm not mistaken.
I have made
I am
I am 40 years
That's a good one. That's a good one, all right, for sure.
It says there is a treader of dust, and the sealed pages are meant to summon him. It did not mention the name.
No, the true name of this entity is within the sealed pages.
The true name, of course, is probably within the sealed page.
Wonder
We should open those pages.
No, best not to know. I think let me just may I go back if I may to Mr. Williams.
I will also say this: like the book hints that if this entity is brought forth while in the presence of one who has made a pact with it, then it will take that person's soul.
Then we
So
should
that's-
open the seal.
And then what happens afterwards? Though,
Richard
that demon's
Russell.
there with a.
Not a demon.
But yeah, we need them in the presence during the summoning. So,
Well, why would we want him to take his soul?
because you've been around trying to get vengeance and killing people.
So we should set up a trap in Humphrey's apartment with the book, summon the demon, and let the demon eat Russell.
Or Bishop,
Or
whoever
Bishop.
this is.
I don't think that would be without consequence. If we go back to Ethan Williams' Book of Thoughts here, he says, "It fell to me to call upon the powers he favored," reading from the book. "Treating with such powers has strained my heart and left me fearing all matters quizzical, foreign, and dark. So much fearing, never did I care read nor speak the forbidden words, and to call upon the name, though doing so likely our oppressor's final death and true dissolution." So I think, yeah, we could read those things and some of them, and it would bring upon our oppressor's final death and true dissolution. But then we've got a demon.
Ugh, I don't know how to deal with demons.
So to me, it's going to be someone's final act to read this thing.
I don't think so. Why would you say that? This guy did it.
Yeah.
You read the first few pages and look at you.
Only because probability did not favor me.
Is that what you think? It was a random chance. You
I
aged
kn-
10 years last night reading just a few
I
pages of this
knew
book
that I
and
could
reading
have
the
done
sealed
better.
pages, which are rumored to be cursed, unlike the ones you read, which are not cursed, apparently.
I break the seal. But without reading.
Oh!
All right.
I read it and I broke the seal.
I'll do it.
No.
Can you read Greek?
No.
We shall set the trap.
Where specifically are we setting this trap? Who's
I think we should go to Humphrey's. That's just my.
Why
That's your
Humphrey?
intuition?
Is he the wealthy one?
No, Humphrey
that's-
White lived in the apartment.
It's good. It's a smaller building. It's a smaller place, and that way he can't get away.
So we'll say this is now Saturday morning.
Is there still some leftover lobster?
Ugh, it would be gross by now. You think?
How about pasta?
No, your people made it in like eggs. They like
Yeah. I'm just going to have some
A
eggs
nice-
and toast. I don't
nice
know what's
bisque.
wrong with you people.
Okay.
And panther piss.
In the morning.
No, probably not.
Need a bit of panther courage.
Yeah.
I want some panther retribution. What's your panther's name? Retribution. Anything else you guys want to do today while you're setting up, or I guess you're figuring that out now.
Mm-hmm.
What you're gonna do? Assuming
Yeah.
he's gonna try to kill someone.
May I ask that you maybe we purchase some weapons? I mean, if it means a baseball bat.
There's no weapons for sale. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, you can buy stuff. I mean, unless it's something crazy like a Tommy gun. Yeah, you can buy guns, no problem.
This is still as much as this confuses me, this is still the body of your student.
Yes.
Or wait, did he die?
The old man?
Yeah.
He's still at St. Mary's.
He's still at St. Mary's. He isn't dead though.
Not that you've heard of. You haven't visited him since that one day.
Oh.
Well, you all do what you ever want this morning. I'm gonna go visit him, just see what's going on.
All right.
Would
so
you?
wanna-
I mean, should we purchase a net? I mean,
Yeah, what kills a demon?
I don't think it's for the demon. It's for Atwater to
Right,
prevent.
but
them
isn't he now infused with this evil creature?
Yeah.
No, he's infused with the spirit of Bishop, with the soul
Who's
of Bishop.
evil.
There's also the
Yes.
sign of Barzai, which is what they, according to the diary, they used to seal him in the bridge.
Right.
And that spell is also in this book. You could try to learn that spell today if you want to do that.
Yeah,
Sure.
Agent of the
Why don't I
Time.
learn it? Why don't I learn the spell of
Hey,
Barzai?
can
Because if
I?
we can't destroy him with it by summoning the demon, then you can put the sigil on him and put
Sure.
him back in the bridge or something.
Can I borrow some money from you and buy some weapons then?
Sure.
I love that Lily's just going to like buy a bunch of weapons and like this creative weapons.
Well, Stucky's coming with me.
He can help you pick good guns.
Thanks. Estophilis, you want to join?
She's a bounty hunter, so.
Oh, you have one.
I actually don't have any weapons.
She just tricks him with her force of personality. Do
Yeah.
you have any weapon
She
skills?
has a
She
a 303 that I bought her. How about that?
I
Sure.
have
A 303.
firearms. I have rifle and shotgun
There you go.
skills.
You have a 303 that I bought you as a wedding present. I guess.
Help her explain what a 303
It's
is.
a bolt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, and it goes.
Well,
It's delightful. It goes-
it's not quite a pew. It's more like bang. But yeah.
Bang,
Bang. Bang.
bang, bang.
Bang. Bang. Bang.
How much money can I borrow from you to get some?
Don't worry about the prices. We'll just like we'll get you guys reasonable guns. You can each have one type of gun of whatever type you want. Okay.
Hey, Stucky, can you get us maybe from the police department?
No.
Can
All
we
right.
borrow some police?
But you know, like yeah, you can
find
get the
some
money,
guns.
the funds together to get like for each of you to get a
Get
gun
a
of
nice
some sort.
1911. Get a nice.
So just pick a gun.
I want a hand grenade.
You cannot get a hand grenade.
What type of-
Yeah, there's always that point where like investigators in Call of Cthulhu are either they want dynamite or a flamethrower. There's always like, can we get a flame? And then they look, it's like they had flamethrowers in the 20s. It's like,
Hey, I only saw a hand grenade here.
I
That
know.
would be-
Not for sale.
but
generally.
like grenade is like on the boundary of like dynamite. That is like that same sort of like overkill that you don't, you know.
Hey, can you pick me up a shotgun while you're shopping? Because I used to shoot birds.
Yeah,
What are you
shotgun.
talking
Shotgun's
about?
reasonable.
She shot it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
What?
Look in this and find the stats for a shotgun and write it down. You both have a player's handbook. You
Yes.
should have one over there too.
I do want to check in on our
So
friend
just,
Henry
just
Atwater.
copy the stats down. Yeah. Well, then
Yeah.
We'll
So
go
you're
visit
going to see
them.
Atwater. You're buying weapons. This is like the first part of the day. What are you doing with the first part of the day?
Oh, I think I'm gonna go and see Atwater.
You're going with him?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Stucky.
Professor, what are you doing?
I'm going to study that spell,
Okay, great.
the sigil spell.
Right.
There-
All right. So let's do you first. Make a halved intelligence roll.
Halved intelligence roll.
Yeah.
36, which is under.
Okay. You've learned this. Basically, you've learned the magical passes, the things you need to think about and say in order to imbue one of these symbols with power.
Mhm.
You do know that the symbol has to be inscribed perfectly correctly, and the book is water damaged, so the symbol in the book is not usable. So you need to find another source of this symbol.
It's in the water.
That is true. Part of it is underwater in the Miskatonic.
But I don't have any other time to do anything else today.
No, that's like the first half of your day till
Okay.
noon. We're just doing like you have 2 sections in the day, so that's the first half.
Okay.
You're buying guns in the first half of the day. 2 of you are going to see Atwater. So yeah, so he's apparently doing a lot better. The doctor mentions that they're planning on transferring him probably to the sanitarium because this
No one did that.
old man still insists that he is Henry Atwater. So yeah, you come into the hotel room, or not the hotel room, the hospital room, And it's yeah, he looks like it's remarkable how much he's recovered. He looks much better.
How's your finger?
It's still gone.
Okay, but you've healed so dramatically. How is there anything further you remember about your experience?
He came
So she has.
and
So she has a 303 Lee
he
Enfield.
killed my
This is-
friend.
That's what Helen has.
But
303 Enfield.
he was me when he did it. He switched places with me. I watched myself kill my friend.
How did he switch places with you? What did he do?
I don't know. He's cast a spell on me.
You don't remember any of the words that he said doing that? All right. We are going to try and capture him this evening.
And then he buried me underneath my friend.
That is horrible.
I couldn't breathe.
And yet you lived. I can only imagine the pain you're going through. We'll do what we can.
Is he still inside of me?
We believe so, yes.
I want my body back.
It seems only right. If there's any way we can break the spell and return you, we will do it.
I'm Henry Atwater. They don't believe me.
We
I
do.
believe you.
I'm here too.
We believe you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Rest.
I don't sleep. He just kind of sits there.
Okay. It's a tough one. All right, well, let's return to the house and head over to the Whites.
All right, you're all gathered together again.
I learned the spell,
We have, and I have a gun.
and you have guns.
I have one gun.
Yeah, anybody who, yeah, like I said, you can all get a gun. You got a shotgun. You
And
got a,
then, so there's a Enfield in there, the 303 Enfield. So that's what she has. That's what Helen has.
I have a 12 gauge shotgun.
okay.
I think I wrote it all. I don't know if I wrote this stuff.
Oh,
I'm sure it's good. Just the main thing is like the damage.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
You want it?
did you get one that was modern or
Yeah,
one that was in
modern.
the 1920s?
Mod,
No, I mean a 12 gauge is
1920s.
a 12 gauge is fine.
Okay,
No.
12 gauge.
just
Yeah.
not the pump.
I got the 2B sawed off.
Is this mine?
Yeah, so you need to write down those stats.
We need to hire divers, but that will take a long time. I can't do it this afternoon, right?
I mean, you're gonna have a hard time finding people to do it this afternoon.
Right.
I mean, you might be able to throw some extra money at it or something, or
Yeah, that's what I
use some
was thinking.
connections. You want to make a credit reading roll?
Sure. 46 made it.
All right, you can check your credit rating. Yeah, you find some.
Some fishermen, trawlers, and
Yeah, you find some people who maybe like you're able to get some young kids from the swim team to help you out.
oh, okay.
From the Miskatonic swim team.
Do I need to be with them? I suppose. Yeah, I should go with them.
Yeah, that's probably helpful.
I
Yeah,
should go.
because you have to, as they bring up
And I
pieces,
have the
you to
rubbing
piece
of
them
the
together.
first one. I have the rubbing,
Mhm.
and I bring paper with me, whatever, just in case.
Okay.
Be careful though, you're 40 now, so you're fragile.
I know. I did think that when I was 30. I'm sure.
I thought when I was 30, when I turned 30, I was like, God, 40's old.
Yeah, might as well
Yeah.
jump in the grave, I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
You got your stats for your...
I don't have any on me.
Yeah.
But
His weapon is his mind.
do.
That's probably best. He probably can't lift a pistol. He's kind of weak.
He can with his mind. You're putting a lot of stuff in your mouth today. Well, you had that fabric in there.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like, all right. Anyway, what's going on? I've lost control of this game.
All right.
We're getting punchy.
You're diving.
Yeah. We got half an hour left.
All right. We're setting up a trap in Humphrey White's house at Parsonage.
All right, Humphrey White's house.
Apartment 32.
Okay. So tell me about this trap. It's a small apartment. There's dining room, kitchen, living room, and bedroom.
I wish we could have set up like a cage.
It's a little mouse trap.
And a bathroom. Yeah.
Well, I think on all the windows and doors, tying a string that's attached to like some plates, some glasses, something that will make noise if the door opens and moves.
I mean, a pretty.
Okay. So you're gonna make some noisemakers outside the doors and the windows. Okay.
Yeah.
Like some crisps or gravel.
You should put some crisps on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Sure.
So if anyone walks, you'd hear it.
That's actually better and probably less likely to arouse suspicion than strings.
Yeah.
So I'll take the strings down.
Or how about grease?
Ooh.
You're gonna Home Alone this evil wizard. That's it. We're gonna make a paint can that'll swing down and
Oh,
comically hit him in the head.
we're gonna put make the handle hot so it burns him.
All right. I think we put the crisps in the hallway, the potato chips in the hallway, so that anyone
You're not
walking.
gonna hear crisps. You're not gonna hear. That's not.
Why aren't you gonna hear that? You know.
What about caltrops?
Other people live in this building.
Why don't we
Alright.
just listen for him to open the door?
Interesting. Interesting proposition.
All right.
Um,
And then we'll all hide in the bedroom.
Anyway, you
Around
still
the
all
door.
have half a day to do stuff before you set up this.
I just want to get a good impression, a
Before
good
you Home
likeness
Alone
of the
him.
symbol. I just need to get a good likeness of the symbol. So that's what me and the diving students are doing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I make a rubbing. Or whatever.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to it's
I have to study it. I'm sure. Yeah. I got it.
all right. They find a piece of this thing and bring it up,
Mhm.
but there's still some missing. So you only have probably about 2/3 of this image. Make an intelligence roll.
2%.
All right. You recall that you found a book with a picture of this image of this thing,
Yeah.
although it's very small.
Very hard to make out. I
Oh,
thought,
right.
in that
But you
image.
might be able to use that to fill in the rest
Okay.
using like a magnifying glass or something.
Okay. But do I have time to study that the rest of the day?
Sure.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
What is your spot hidden roll?
20. Normal.
I'm gonna roll that because we don't.
Yeah, you
You're gonna get to know if you
don't know.
succeeded or not.
Yeah.
All right. So you made a copy of the rubbing,
Mm-hmm.
of the the information you have, and by looking at the tiny details, and you've made a version of this sign
Mm-hmm.
that you believe
Yes.
is accurate.
Yes. This is a perfect replica.
Yeah. Now, what are you drawing it on? What are you inscribing it on? Where are you putting it? Use a piece of
On
paper
your
or
body.
We got to figure out a way
a
to
tattoo?
We got to
Sign
figure
by
out
side?
a way, like to. I don't know how we can subdue this guy, right? I don't know how we can subdue this guy.
What if we put on the door of a closet or something? Get him in the closet, and
If you
Then we can
tattoo
do
it
it.
on you and then you go, blah.
we want to trap him in something, right? The sigil helps trap him in things.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Doesn't the demon do all of that?
No, the demon is supposed to
The demon just gave him immortality.
give him his final death and true dissolution if this demon shows up while he's there.
But we need to swap bodies first before we do that. That's the other problem.
Yeah, so we need to trap him first, which means we need something with the sigil on it. Do you
Does
think?
this guy have a trunk, a chest that can fit a person?
This guy?
Let's
in
go
this
buy
apartment.
one. We could go buy one.
In this apartment?
Yeah, you can buy one.
Sure.
You probably have one at your house.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get a trunk that's big enough to fit a person.
How come you rolled for him? Curious.
Because I don't know if I succeeded or not.
Maybe he failed.
Oh, so you know, and he doesn't.
Oh.
You also know there is some cost for casting this spell.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Some sort of permanent cost.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It was pretty clear Ethan Williams did not.
I mean, I'm 40
Like it.
now. My life is over. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 1920s. Your life expectancy isn't much longer.
No, I think.
I'm rich though.
Yeah, maybe.
So.
What's that?
So I inscribe it on the chest for now, but we haven't cast
Oh,
a spell
bullshit.
You
yet.
have not cast the
Yes, but
spell.
you have to cast a spell too.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't work unless you cast the
Right,
spell.
of course.
You put it on your chest, is it?
I put it on the chest.
Ah.
All right.
Demon?
Not a demon.
You
So we just have to figure out to tell
do you
this
need
dude
to cast the spell once he's in it for the sigil to work, or can you cast it on it beforehand?
I would imagine that he needs to be in the chest to cast the spell for it to work.
Okay. You gleaned that from the book you read.
Yes.
I mean, no. You would know that any contact once this symbol, the sign of Barzai, is activated,
Mhm.
contact with it will subdue a person.
Oh,
Touching
okay.
it,
Okay.
if you touch it to someone, once it is enchanted, then it should subdue them.
We should have put it on the doorknob. Anyway, it's in the chest. It's on the chest. It's on the trunk. Unless you want him to, you know. So you want him to go.
How do you know that he's into that? You don't know.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like
he
you've
wants
taken
to kill Lily,
Yeah, because she's the descendant of someone.
right? But as soon as
Why
she
don't you
touches
just-
her,
Yeah, that's a good point.
Why don't you just put
He is
yourself...
into killing Lily. We know that for
He's into
sure.
killing Lily,
Why don't
yeah.
you put yourself in the trunk? And he's going to have to touch it to open it. And then
So
we'll
I'm
have,
like, I'm in here.
And we'll have the... But wait!
I feel like these plans are getting goofier. They're like getting goofier. This is
Wait,
like
wait,
that game
wait.
Mousetrap,
Wait.
you know, where the mouse like goes and the
If
thing and then
if someone else
Rube
touches
Goldberg
this
device.
sigil, so this thing, while the spell is active, they get trapped.
Oh,
I don't know that.
Maybe,
that is unclear.
maybe Henry could help.
The sigil will subdue a person, is basically kind of who, yeah, who physically touches it, is your understanding.
Okay. Fair enough.
right? He doesn't know the spell. He doesn't know how he got body swapped.
Who are you talking about?
Henry.
I have an idea. Why not put the symbol on one of the books he's looking for? Because then he'll definitely touch it.
That's actually a really good idea.
But we need those books.
Well, yeah, you've already.
Do we
used
need
them,
the thermological one?
Don't think so.
though. I mean, you could even put it on a thing with teeth.
Dermatological?
The teeth. What are your hesitations, Gordon?
Well, he doesn't know if anyone else touches it that it could be a problem. That might entrap them as well.
Okay.
So something simple that he's going to touch, or can get into. If we can force him into the trunk,
I think it's okay. I think it's
we got a
Easier.
handy way to move him that way.
yeah.
Yeah, and
I
we
think
need to get him to the other guy so if we can figure out a way to swap him again.
You don't think he'd pick up the book that he's looking for?
I think he would, but then we have to carry him and maybe touch the book. Like I
Well,
don't know.
there's still the trunk there. Just put him in the trunk.
So I have to draw the symbol a second time?
And you have to cast it twice, and the consequences twice.
Why do you need to cast it twice? You only need to cast it out of the book. This is like we're layering upon layering of complications here.
I think we come in.
I agree. Keep it simple.
There's all these people around here. We nab him and we throw him into the trunk.
Just push him in.
Yeah.
And then I cast a spell. Fine.
But then what if he body swaps one of us?
I don't think he'll have the time.
Is the thing is he needs to touch the symbol, right? And when he's touching it, you cast the spell.
Right. Yeah, so can I say that the symbol was drawn at the bottom of the trunk?
There you go.
Because
Yeah, you can put the
I
symbol
wasn't
wherever
there,
you want.
but you guys were at the bridge. Was there not a symbol on the inside of the cage that was drawn?
It was on the outside.
It was
on the outside, fine.
because it was visible in a photograph.
Yeah.
So it can be on the outside.
Fine. Around the outside.
And could you cast it in advance or no? I thought you could.
I think if we trap him in it,
Then you'll cast it.
I'll cast it. Okay.
Casting it will take a while.
Okay.
I will say that. It's not something you're going to do quickly.
Okay.
It's going to take...
Time, concentration, and while there's a thrashing demon inside a trunk, it's probably not the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then I cast it ahead of time.
So you're going to cast the spell and pay the price.
Now, what if he doesn't go to this house?
He will at some point. One day he will eventually come here.
Okay, you're right. Fine. Fair enough. And pay the price.
Are you casting the spell?
Yes.
All right. You're going to lose 1d4 sanity.
All right.
You're also going to lose 10 points of power.
Okay.
Permanently.
Permanently. So now that is 50.
You know what I'm going to do?
And then this changes. So what was it again?
Oh, your stats are going down.
Divide by 10?
Yeah. So that's 25 and yeah.
Times
25.
5? 25.
Yeah.
And it does not that affect my sanity because of
No.
how? Okay.
Sanity is separate from that after you made your character.
And I'm going to go write 1, 2, 3 letters purportedly from Humphrey White.
Oh my god.
One for Alexander Pierce, one for Benson Crane, and one for Lily Bridge. And just leave them tucked under their door just a little bit that basically says, it's Humphrey White. I have the book of...
Testament of Carnamagos.
Yes, the Testament of Carnamagos at my house. I think someone's after it. And just leave those under the 3 doors of the households that we know are empty. So that if
Pretty clever.
if he goes to one of those houses, he's bound to come to us.
If he can read. Just kidding.
I'm hiding in a closet
All right. You're hiding in a closet. What are you doing?
with my knife, with my cane and knife, with my sword cane.
Okay.
We're all at Humphreys. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Is Stucky here?
Do you want him to be there?
Yes.
Then yeah, he's there.
We
What about your
should, like,
boyfriend?
I don't want to get him into this. You know, it's too much. He's a fragile man. He's so gentle.
Now, if you're pretty sure you think this guy's going to come here, I can have a couple officers apprehend him when he comes in. You want me to do
we
that?
want him to come in.
Yeah, we want him to come in.
All right. You seem to know how to deal with this guy, so we want him to come in.
Yeah, we need to trap him in this chest.
Bling.
Right. All right.
It has a sigil.
No,
just like,
I know
okay.
your methods
Okay.
are weird, but they seem to be working, so
Hey, Stucky, you want to hide with me in the bedroom?
yeah. I mean, no.
It's just to hide.
Yeah, I know.
What's your
Why
problem?
do you got to make it into something else?
You made it into something else.
Ugh.
Ugh, you're annoying. I can't wait to get rid of you.
That goes double for me.
Good.
Let's go in the bedroom.
Okay.
Okay, so they're in the bedroom. You're in the closet. What are you doing?
Is there like a broom closet in the kitchen? I'm gonna hide in there. No.
Nothing. There's not like there's probably one closet that a person can hide in. Yeah, I mean, you could all hide in the bedroom or in the other room, or like you can hide in the kitchen, like behind something, probably. But yeah,
Yeah. I just want to be. If he goes to the bedroom, I want to kind of be able to come behind him and push him towards the chest.
okay. So you're gonna. Where are you leaving the chest?
I thought we were putting it inside the bedroom.
I
for
would
some
say we
reason.
hide it in a room where there's one way in and one way out,
The bedroom. That's what I was thinking.
or
In the
bathroom.
bathroom.
Yeah.
So you're putting the book in the bathroom.
In the tub.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Wait,
no-
the
no,
book or the chest?
The chest.
The chest.
The chest. Okay, so the chest is going in the bathroom.
But
Yeah.
that's kind of suspicious looking.
It's kind of awkward to get him in there too, but okay.
Oh, why not just? Oh,
Put it at the foot of the bed.
That's what I
Sure.
thought. The foot of the bed, open, people on all sides, push him in.
we're in the closet, then in the bedroom.
You're in the closet in the bedroom.
Where are you?
Can we all fit in the closet in the bedroom? Am I under the bed? I'm under the bed.
No, you can't all fit in the closet. Like 2 people can fit in the closet.
Two people need to be outside though to push them
Push him in.
in.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hunker down behind the couch if there's a couch kind of near the wall.
Okay.
I'm behind
Let's do
the
this.
door.
Here, this is the room. This is the bedroom. Here's the door to come in. There's a closet over here. There's the bed. There's a window. All right. The bathroom is over here, off of the bedroom. This is the living room over here.
Yeah.
All right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where is everybody? So you and Stucky are in the closet. Where are you?
I'll be in the bathroom then.
You're gonna be in the bathroom. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna be in the living room behind the couch.
In the living room behind the couch. All right.
Can I be behind the curtain?
Is there a fire
Sure.
escape?
Or you could be also inside the door, like.
Yeah,
this-
so if the door opens, I'm behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there a fire escape next to the window?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Can we make sure the window stays shut? Like, can we drill it down? I don't know. Paint over it?
You can throw some nails in it if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. That means you will not be able to escape out of the window in case you wanted to. Why would you want to, though? I'm sure you're perfectly safe.
This is all fine. This is
Um,
gonna go to plan.
All right,
The
good.
plan's
So,
airtight.
so we know where everybody is. So then you're just leaving this crate open in the room, and you're putting
Yeah.
the book inside of the crate.
I don't think so, because he's gonna need to.
Why? He wants
Put the book inside the crate.
Then you can't read the summoning one if you open it.
It's already been cast. The
The,
spell.
the sigil has been cast, but not the summoning one to the demon to disperse him.
We can't summon him yet unless we
But
want.
if the book is in the thing sealed,
This
then
is
we
not the
open
book.
it.
This is the third mythological book. This is not the spell book that I learned from.
Okay,
Right.
be clear about that. Because I thought
You were the one talking about a book.
I thought you were putting the green the Testament of Carnamagos
I
in the
thought
trunk.
so too.
Oh, I don't
That
know.
was my understanding.
Yeah,
that's
that was my
I think that's
understanding.
everybody's understanding because that's the bait. That's the book he wants.
Yeah,
I thought
fine.
that's what you're
Okay,
putting
then
in there.
if that's the bait, then that's the bait. Sure.
But yes, what Andrew's saying is absolutely true. You will not be able to access
Correct.
the sealed pages
Sure.
if the book is in the trunk.
Exactly.
If
Sure.
that's your plan.
Exactly.
Is that it? We're going to bury him with the book that he wants for some amount of power? Is this what
Well,
our plan
I thought we were
is?
talking about the other book. So come up with a brilliant plan to get him to touch this sigil.
Nothing. Put Lily on the bed. He'll come towards her. We'll get him.
All right. Are you cool with that, Stucky? I'm gonna be bait.
Whatever. So Lily's on the bed. The trunk is open in the room. Who has the book?
I do.
I do.
He does.
In the bathroom.
Okay.
With the tie iron.
All right. All right. So you're all waiting.
Yep.
We know what everyone is doing, where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I die, I just want you guys to know I think of you all very kindly, and please let my boyfriend know how much I cared for him.
Will do.
You can tell him yourself.
Stucky, you're okay.
Yeah, you're pretty okay too.
Let's try not to kill this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just try not to get me killed, please.
All right. Around 1 a.m., you hear the door.
Oh, I have my gun behind me, by the way.
Did you leave it locked? I think the door. Let's see. You did not leave it locked. The door is opening.
Okay.
You hear someone coming in.
I have the gun behind me.
Then the door to the bedroom turns, and it opens. All right. What's everybody's dexterity?
35.
55.
Where do you look?
35.
40. I'm not very dexterous.
So once again, what was it?
35.
35.
35.
35.
40.
Wow, you guys have low dexterities.
55.
You did roll according to your rules.
You know, I write on a typewriter all day. It's not like I do physical things.
All right, so there's a tall figure in the doorway, and he sees you in the bed,
What are you doing on the bed?
and he starts. You hear him going like, make a hard power roll.
Oh, it's 30.
Wait, no, you got it.
Not
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
What am I doing?
As soon as I hear him talk, I want to charge.
49.
All right. Something is happening to you, and it does not feel good.
Oh, I don't feel good, guys. Hurry up, hurry up.
Well, as soon as
Shoot
he
him.
starts talking, I'm running directly at him from behind and trying to
Shoot him.
tackle him into the trunk.
You're gonna try to tackle him into the trunk.
Yeah.
Make a grapple roll.
Okay. What's that?
I guess
unarmed
actually it's
combat?
unarmed combat roll. Yeah, there's no more grapple anymore. So unarmed combat. Make an unarmed combat roll.
Okay. I should be able to find that somewhere.
Yeah, it should be under you. Are they not alphabetical?
I don't see
I don't see it here.
combat.
Oh.
I've got
Let me see your character sheet. Hold on.
I got fighting brawl.
That's it. Fighting brawl.
Brawl.
That's it. Yeah. Sorry, they changed the names of some of these spells.
It's okay. 0-2. Bammo.
Oh damn!
Nice.
All right. Yeah, he's in the trunk.
Ah!
Go.
Slam it shut with the end of my shotgun.
Am I okay?
Make a Constitution roll.
Yes! It's equal.
All right. You are having a hard time breathing. Something is trying to crawl out of your mouth.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in the trunk. And you hear there's banging on the trunk. He's like, you can't stop me. Let me out, you fools.
He sounds to be
He
about
sounds
40.
like himself.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Okay, you're kind of like, I don't know what to do.
don't know
What are you doing?
I said, you need to go back into your old body.
It's
Do we need to? What do we need to do now?
Somebody needs to help me.
yeah. Help Lily.
Yeah.
Help Lily.
I feel like there's something in my throat.
Everybody make a sanity roll.
Am I rolling?
Good luck. Good
Oh,
luck.
boy!
93.
62.
Which ones am I
74.
doing these two?
Nope. Yep.
Now for
this one. Not the green. 66. Nope. Nope.
Everybody loses a die 6.
your die is too good.
It's too good.
2 points.
2 points.
I want you to lose.
5
See if you can fail a sanity roll. I mean, an intelligence roll.
45 or above, or 46 or above.
You succeeded, huh?
35.
Okay. You basically what you see there are giant black worms coming out of her mouth. Like it shouldn't be possible that they're coming out of her mouth. A lot of them. You have gone blind. Yeah, everything goes dark.
What's Stucky doing?
How much did you?
How much did I lose? 4.
Okay, you're good. Stucky made his sanity roll. He's trying to help you. He's like trying to like give you first aid or help you out.
Not the mouth.
Not that. Yeah, but like kind of no one is really sure what to do. Let's see. Is there a latch on this?
Yeah,
thing?
there's latches, so I'm gonna just take my pencil and close them.
Okay.
And slide them shut.
With a pencil?
Yeah, I don't want to touch the thing.
Don't you have? Okay.
I don't want to touch it with my hand.
I thought you meant you sealed it shut with a pencil.
No, I'm just pushing the latch down and making sure it locks
Okay.
with the pencil.
Like.
All right.
oh.
There's banging and banging. He's like, "Yeah, I'll get revenge on all of you." Gung, 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 gung.
You're
Gung,
sealed.
gung, gung, gung.
You know what isn't sealed? Your original body.
He's quiet for a moment.
Are they stopped?
Nope. Make another Constitution roll.
Lily.
Wait. Which one?
This one actually is a halved Constitution roll now.
Oh shit. What's this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
You can take a die 6 of damage.
Yeah.
You're suffocating.
good.
2
To
points.
where?
Just you don't have to erase it. Just make a marker where you are right now.
Where?
Right here. So now you're at 9 points.
Don't erase that.
Yeah. Don't erase it.
What are the rest of you doing?
Well, I guess I'm like running around banging into
Blind.
walls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you willing to talk? I tell him. I ask,
You need to get the thingy out of there, right? So you can cast your spell over there.
no, it's already been cast, right?
But don't you have to do another thing?
Yeah, the sigil's cast,
Okay.
but you're not going to have
Make
to...
a Cthulhu Mythos roll.
I thought there was another thing that took a long time.
And 15.
Yeah, but what's your Mythos? It's like 10 or 9.
It's not 9. I had 6 points of luck?
Yeah, if you want. Sure. Spend 6 points of luck.
Sure. Why not?
We're in trouble.
All right. If the sigil was working, he should be able to move or talk. Something is wrong. You think you've miscopied the sign.
All right. Now we can touch the trunk. Just fine.
Okay.
See if you can make a like the most difficult intelligence roll, the 1/5. See if you can make that roll.
30. Nope.
All right.
Fail.
Yeah, if only you had a copy of that book with you, you
Wait.
might be able to fix this. The mistakes you made. No, it's that one.
Yeah, you can-
1/5.
Oh.
Jill, make a Constitution roll this time in the 1/5 Constitution roll.
Oh, the extreme one?
Yeah.
Jiminy crickets.
No, those two.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I'm worried I have bugs coming out of my mouth. No, of course not.
All right, you can take a die 6 of damage.
1.
You're dying slowly.
Yeah. Stucky, help me! Help me!
Stuggy's freaking out. He's not sure what to do.
Yeah. Professor, anything in the book that could help this?
Sure.
Oh, forget it. Know anything?
Can I try and talk to him inside the? Is he just like
Make a listen roll. Is listen on there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a listen roll.
Okay. $64.
Hmm.
Hmm.
He's
Will
being
you-
very quiet in there.
I'm going to listen. What are you doing?
Make a listen roll.
57 made it.
You can hear him going.
Oh man, now you're gonna get bugs out of your mouth.
Yeah. Kick the chest. I'm just going to start rolling the chest over
Why
as
are you
much
trying
as
to shoot
possible.
him?
Make a strength roll.
Why are you trying to shoot him?
Should we just abandon? 80. Nope.
All right. Yeah, you haven't disrupted his chanting. Yeah. What are you doing?
Shoot him.
Shoot him.
Don't we want to like swap his body back?
What are you doing?
I think we're out of options here.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
The professor doesn't
What do you
know
do?
how to cast
Shoot him!
ancient.
Can I jig my sword into it?
Stick your sword into the thing?
Yeah, is there a gap? Is there a gap in there?
Not really. There's no gap. No.
I have my gun available.
I take her gun.
Yeah, you can't talk. Your mouth is full of
Yeah.
worms. You can't tell people to shoot stuff. Sorry, right now.
Okay, I crack it open and I said, "Shut up!"
You're.
I'm very weak though. I'm in a weak strength.
All right. Make a power roll. He's going to cast a spell on you.
Okay. All right. Power roll.
He's not going to listen to you shutting up. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 46. I made it.
All right. You feel like it's something like he does something and tries to like you feel like a magical force kind of pressing against you, and then you're able to resist it. Yeah. And he stops.
I said, okay, give him his body back and we will let you go.
He's just quiet. Just stares at you.
Okay. We're at a Mexican standoff, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah.
All right. You're taken to the hospital. He's still in this crate. We're probably going to end it here because we're out of time. But yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. See what
Yeah.
happens next week.
We'll
Why
have a
would
backup
we
character for you
see what
because
happens?
Lily Bridge is not okay. She's not okay. In fact, she needs to make a sanity roll. Like,
Another one?
I don't. Did she make one? This is, but the
Worms.
spell's actually cast on her, so this is a more.
77?
Is that? Did you fail? Right?
Yeah.
You're gonna lose a die 10.
Oh! Same one. Just one of those.
8.
All right. What was your
Zero.
sanity
At zero.
currently?
49.
49. So 1/5 of that is.
10.
Okay, so you're good. Although see if
down
you
to
can
41.
see if you can fail an idea roll, just or an intelligence roll. Make an intelligence roll, and you don't want to make it.
So these
Although
Yeah,
honestly,
same
a
thing.
10 doesn't really matter. So, yeah.
92. No, 29.
29.
29. All right, we'll give you a phobia. We'll worry about that next week. So you're gonna get a phobia from.
Yeah.
from
I have
summoning.
Phobia of
I
worms.
don't die?
No, you don't die. You are eventually your sight comes back. You were hysterically blind. You weren't actually blind. You just
I just thought I was.
your eyes shut off because it was so terrifying what you were
Couldn't
saying.
Okay.
Great. So yeah, we'll end this here at this weird. You guys have this wizard in a crate.
Wizard in a crate. Wizard in a crate.
And so think about what you're going to do right after this when we start up next week. Like the next few things you do when you come back are going to be very important.
So we're going to be picking up right where we left off.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I can't wait.
In the room.
In the room with the wizard in a crate.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
at the hospital, guys.
I gotta.
Yeah, she's going to be... Stucky is going to leave with her and take her to the hospital, so they're both gone. It's just
Well,
Well,
I
her.
need
Has it
to-
come back? Has it come back already, or in the room, or am I still blind next week?
Yeah, it's come back by the time...
Will Sydney be with us?
Maybe she shows up if she's available.
All right.
And maybe she can bring that book if she does show up.
That'd be convenient, wouldn't it?
Yes, wouldn't it?
We'll see. Maybe it's not like right now. Maybe it's like a few hours later. But
Okay.
we'll figure that out before next week. Anyway, we are the Unreliable Narrators.
Catch us on Second City this week.
Yeah, we're going to do a
Wednesday.
show at Second City. We're going to add vampires to a classic genre
At 9.
at 9.
Follow us on the stuff.
Yeah, thank you, Q Times.
Thank you.
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.